Patrice and Joe DeRosa hanging
Joe.
out with me,
Hello.
Anthony.
Where'd you go?
I went to have a cigarette really quick.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Kind of get that waft, a little bit of cigarette waft. You don't
Little
smell
bit.
that much anymore. Like, you don't smell people stinking of cigarettes anymore.
No one can smoke
No,
anymore.
it's
I know, because
ridiculous.
you can't really smoke anywhere.
The only I didn't have any. I had to bum one, and the only person that had one was a guy that rolls his own. He's like, "I'll roll you one." I'm like, "Thank
What?
you. Can I do the lick part, please?"
Where'd you
know
smoke?
what?
Outside?
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, I
You
didn't
smoked a rolled cigarette?
Yeah, I needed
Boy,
to
you really
smoke.
wanted to smoke.
Yeah, I forgot my goddamn cigarettes at home. So
I think that was our intern, Dustin.
Dustin?
Dustin rolls his own cigarettes. He's one of the senior interns in the sense that he's 32 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is he planning on doing?
I don't know. He drove a truck for a while, then he did this, then he did that, and now he's a radio
Should we talk to
intern.
him? Is he interesting at all?
He's a bit of a character. Yeah.
Is it that guy that came in?
Drag him in here for a second.
Yeah, he's weird looking.
Just a fucking.
He used to
Weird
have...
looking. Jesus.
he rolled a
Kenny.
perfect cigarette.
Kenny just hostilely yelled at the door, "Dustin, you listening to the show?"
Get in here. Hey, Dustin, why don't you grab a mic? Your name came up.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
kind of look like a guy that's in every commercial now.
Thank you.
Doesn't he? Yeah. Now, how old a gentleman are you?
I'm 32 years young.
32. Okay, Uncle Paul. 32 years young. And what made you want to intern for a radio? But I could understand, like, trying to figure out how to fucking weasel your way in to do a show or what. But interning is, wow, the bottom of the fucking rung, the
Yeah, well,
ladder
that's
there.
where I'm at in life, the bottom. I'm a college student, digital design major, and I wanted to get more involved in audio manipulation.
32, though.
Yeah.
What happened between ending high school?
Oh wait, just wait.
Yeah.
Just give him 2 seconds to. He's trying to. I just give him a sec. I
No,
feel so
I
bad.
can't,
I
I can't.
feel. I don't know. I have something. It's something. I have something in my heart with guys, uncomfortable men,
Yeah.
and
He's looking a little
and
uncomfortable
he's
right
trying to figure out in his head how to maintain his dignity, his composure. He's practicing new confidence moves. He's been waiting for this moment since he's been here.
Yeah.
Right.
that's-
And this is his big
big moment.
chance to maybe be the intern guy.
pulling his pants up.
And, he's doing the belt buckle stance.
yeah,
He's got his
yeah,
belt
yeah.
buckle out.
I just give him a 30-second.
A little
get it
breather,
together
A little
thing.
get it together. All right, I'll give you some easy ones here. Where you from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, the
And,
fucking chili and spaghetti capital.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking-
yeah. You been?
I've been here.
yeah. We were just talking about that.
Did you have a three-way while you were there?
What's that?
That's a spaghetti, chili, and cheese.
Oh, a
Oh, that's
three-way.
what in Cincinnati,
You gotta have a
three-way.
name for everything. You gotta have a catchy name for everything. Hey, a
Three-way is
three-way,
just
get
sex.
it?
I don't put
Sounds
nothing
sexy.
else.
Yeah, three-way.
Sausage, peppers, and
Get you a
onions.
five-way?
Really? That's a
What a
three-way too?
letdown that would be. Hey, man, we got you a three-way all set up. Great.
Ah.
Here you go. Chili, spaghetti, and cheese.
Great.
And do you enjoy that?
Oh, yeah, I eat that
Yeah.
all the time. It's delicious. Or a cheese coney. That's a hot dog with chili and cheese, onion, mustard.
Just give me mustard.
I know,
I'm
stop
so tired.
putting
Hot
all the
dogs
shit-
is the easiest fucking food. It doesn't have to be complicated.
What's your name again, bro?
Dustin.
Dustin.
See, the best part about also, you have to realize that, like, you were talking about their dignity and stuff. Like, these interns, 32 years old, we've had guys as old as 40. They come in here, and they don't realize when they're interviewing that for the next 3 months, they're going to have to deal with the fact that 26-year-old me, just this little young punk, is going to be bossing them around as their superior.
That is
Does that
really
bother you just a
degrading.
little bit?
Oh, not a bit. That's primetime Sam Rollins.
Wow.
I mean, that's
been conditioned.
Brainwashed.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are
yeah.
brainwashed. All right, I gotta get into it. What happened between high school?
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice.
You can see he has the personality
Yeah.
of someone that's gonna die soon.
I gave it a shot, Patrice.
You really did.
took your advice.
And thank you for that.
I gave him a few
He
seconds.
just said he looks like the guy from every commercial.
Every commercial. You really look like the guy they're using in every
He's
commercial.
lucky, funny-looking guy with a nice-looking wife
Yeah.
on every sitcom and every
How you
commercial.
doing? You know.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, between high school and now, what happened where you couldn't pursue this kind of thing a little earlier in life?
Oh, well, I pursued other things. After I dropped out of high school, I went into carpentry, carpenter's union for a while. I built a roller coaster. Then it was truck driving, you know, OTR, coast to coast.
Over the road.
Yes, sir.
Right,
I
right.
never want to be a disappointed parent.
Did this just pop in your head, Patrice?
I'm
for
just
any
sitting there going,
particular
this
reason?
must be
How was
just
that relate?
phenomenally
Yeah.
depressing to be a parent.
You drop out of high school and then you go into just the trades.
He's
you
still
just
searching for it. What is
swinging a fucking hammer.
What's the kid up to? Building this roller coaster.
He's very proud of the roller coaster thing, by the way, because he brought it up. It's like, yeah, build a roller coaster. I build things. You know how important that is to the world?
And then somehow he relates it to Jesus, who was a carpenter also.
Yes, of
I'm a
course.
simple man. I like to use my hands.
My hands.
Fucking still makes horseshoes.
Yeah,
Douche. You got an anvil in your house, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm doing the drywall down at the new McDonald's.
He's the guy. He's the guy. It's like you can keep all that Hollywood red carpet nonsense. I
Yeah.
like nothing better than an ice cold brewski and a front porch.
Meat and potatoes kind of guy, they call me. So you're, meat and potatoes guy.
Yeah, that's just delicious.
Louis C.K.
You rolled a perfect cigarette, dude. I will tell you that. That
Yeah,
fucking thing.
Oh,
like
this
it
was
came out of
cigarette guy here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what the
it-
fuck is that
perfect.
about?
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Why they sell them rolled with filters
I
in
can
them?
afford to have people do that for me.
Oh shit! Intern's salary is 0, right?
So he smuggles in Tobago.
Yeah.
A wealth of knowledge.
Where do you go get tobacco?
Yeah, where do you get just a pouch of tobacco? Oh, now I gotta get me some more tobacco. You darn rabbit!
I'm a smoker and I don't know where the fuck to get
Where
straight
do you
tobacco.
fucking go get tobacco?
I don't even know where to get straight. I only know how to get it inside of other things that I'm purchasing.
Exactly.
I don't know how to just get the ingredients.
I guarantee the answer isn't like you get it from Walmart. You gotta get it from this little place over by somewhere next to something else.
Yeah. So you roll your own cigarettes.
Yeah.
Because you can't afford it. Do you do anything to make money? I mean, Christ, you can't just do this.
No, I just survive on my student loans from the government.
Student loans at 32. You're taking out student loans.
Oh, yeah, I'll be over $100,000 in debt in 2012.
Why are you
Yeah,
doing
I'm looking
this?
forward to that.
Why are
And
you
you're taking a fucking course that the highest you might get is $50,000 a year.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it is interesting that you'd be doing this. What's your major? I'm majoring in how to get shit on a national radio show. They suggested that I intern.
What about family life? You're married? You got a girl? What's going on?
I'm all alone in the world except for like my father, brother, new niece, another nephew or niece on the way.
What about
So
any
your brother's
kind of-
getting pussy at least.
Oh, yeah. He's
Live
a Mac.
vicariously. He
Yeah.
hugs his niece and go, boy, this is proof my brother gets pussy.
I don't like your intern's renegade attitude.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm
Kind
just out there by myself on the open road.
Just me,
Lone wolf pack.
my fucking tobacco, and my belt buckle.
He'll have a great eulogy. His story's boring now, but his eulogy will be great.
it's
He
gonna-
rolled his own cigarettes.
Oh, it's gonna sound like he's just a world traveler, a bon vivant.
And it's very disturbing, a guy like this, because there is an office shooting, because his actual life is that of he's destined for mediocrity at best.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't
Kinda.
want mediocrity, and there's no other way for him to get out of it. And let me tell you something: someone who's proud of being $100,000 debt in 2012 means he's going to take a few people out with him.
Yeah,
Meaning
yeah.
he has no intentions on paying it back. He fucking has no one. He has no one that he's going to leave that debt to.
That's gonna be all. Yeah, he's alone. He already said it.
He's a fucking killer.
You are kind of a killer in
Jordan
the making right there.
Vandersloot, except for fucking.
Yeah.
I believe in him. I think he's going to pull. He'll be
you
the
got-
guy that's $1 million. You're like, how are you a millionaire? He's like, all right. You ever see how you open an orange juice carton into a little triangle thing? I invented that.
That was me.
He'll invent something goofy like that, and he'll fucking make.
I'm gonna tell you, he
He'll make
might be
millions.
smart enough to invent it, but he's not smart enough to have it patented.
Marketed.
Jesus, Patrice.
Dude, you could. I can't look at him, cause this guy he's dangerous, man.
Any
This is a dangerous person right here, dude.
any type of girl thing or just nothing? Do you date? Do you?
Well, I find it hard here in the city. Women seem to have standards that they don't have out in the country. It's a peculiar situation.
Yeah.
Well, their first standard is don't fuck a guy with a Nightmare Before Christmas belt buckle
Giant
on.
Nightmare Before Christmas belt buckle.
You got to get rid of that.
And polio shoes.
Too true. Yeah.
Polio shoes. They are some big black
Why
shoes.
does he have fucking high heel, comfy
foot.
shoes? He has, the whole thing is high heel. He has on wedges.
He had an interesting style. He liked mint-colored button-downs.
Yeah.
And orthopedic shoes.
Yeah, the shirt's
Oh,
kind of
shit.
hanging on you a little bit there.
Oh, he is.
I've lost a lot of weight since I moved to town.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm
Can't
far more
afford to
attractive.
eat.
Yeah.
Ah.
Lack of eating. Yeah, that was
Can't eat.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Make this guy your Kenny, Patrice.
My who?
Make him your
Yeah,
Kenny.
the fuck Kenny is valuable. This fucking guy. I afford him to have raping bitches at my shows.
Damn.
Killing a bitch in the closet, like
So you
in the same hotel with me. Fucking strangling hoes. Fucking Mexican maids are missing.
I needed a rapey assistant to sell my DVDs
Rapey.
after the show.
Fuck out of here,
You
man.
just come in here, and then you get a check from the government,
Yeah.
and you go to school. Or is it like home courses or something?
Oh, no, it's a real school.
It's a
University
real
of
school.
Cincinnati.
University of Cincinnati. So you're just doing this for the summer,
Yeah.
and then you go back to school. Now, so you're in a school with like college kids.
Why is he trying to
Yeah.
better
Regular-
himself as a middle-aged fucking
Yeah,
man?
what, don't you reach a point where you just go kind of fuck it? I fucked up. I missed the fucking train when it came
Yeah,
to
every
college.
day he does it.
Like
Yeah. Just like Patrice said, every day I think
You can feel him.
What am I
though.
going to do? End it all?
I have too
no,
much
you
empathy.
just work and you kind of try to.
He's not going to end it all. You hear him talking about this. These are things. What am I
Oh,
going to do?
yeah, yeah.
Kill myself?
Kill myself?
No. I'm going to kill all the co-eds
Kill all y'all.
at
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. Do the kids kind of look at you like, what the
Yep.
fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah, people are always asking me.
They call him sir, and they
Ask
say
for
they ask him
Ask him
directions.
directions.
Sir,
Mister.
do you know where?
Does-
Because he looks like a local.
And the faculty like ask you to please leave the campus.
Yes, and you have to always. That's why he wears his
Yeah.
ID on his pants.
He's got to do that at school.
That he does that at school
Because
because
they think he's
that's
lurking the
hilarious.
halls for fucking college girls.
Yeah, there's some guy hanging out looking for trim.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like,
And
no,
we got
I'm
the
not. I'm
police
here
down
trying
here.
to get a major.
I'm paying. I'm $100 grand in debt, motherfucker.
and he goes into class, right, and always gives the girls this disarming, trying to be super friendly.
You try to be charming.
I'm
to the
just bettering
cute
myself,
girls.
smile.
Not only the classmates, but my professors too. I got a few female professors that are younger than me.
Oh, really? How's that work out for you?
Not at all.
No? Do you have any game? It doesn't seem like you got
No,
much
sir, I don't.
game.
He's
No.
he's trying to luck his way into some pussy.
What?
And my advice to you is that when you get some pussy, man, take it for what it's worth. Don't try to be in a relationship with this girl because you're going to end up. That's going to be the crime spree.
That's going to
Because
be
he's
the
gonna
fucking
connect.
snapping point.
He's not going to. Once he gets some chick that's fucking crazy enough to fucking fuck him,
Yeah. If
he's
she
going to be
leaves,
super into her,
if
man.
he leaves, he's the
Yeah.
type that would go to her mother, her father.
Yeah.
Like and then he left her house, went to her parents' house,
Knock on the
kills
fucking door.
them.
Ask the father, where the fuck is she?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, and
What
the father's
happened?
too scared to like be a dad.
Plow.
It's a fact, man. So
Yeah,
do
we
you,
got
do
you
you buy
figured out.
pussy or you got too much fucking pride?
Well, I don't have enough money or too much pride, whichever way you want to look at it.
$100 will get you a fucking
doing
prostitute,
for
man.
guys kind of need that outlet.
Masturbate incessantly.
That gets dangerous, man. If I knew I couldn't get
Gets
pussy
frustrated.
and
Right,
jerk
right.
off like that
Jerking
and
off
won't
is-
buy pussy,
Jerking off is fine if you
Yeah, you gotta be
know
careful. I know.
there's something.
Yeah, you can
there's
get
a light
pussy.
at the end of the fucking vagina.
because sometimes I jerk
Yeah,
off. I jerk off
you
the
gotta
shit where you go, I think I can get a girl like that, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
jerk off to that girl, and you feel better.
But if you're just jerking off because you cannot get a girl, that's when it gets really dangerous.
Yeah, you got to be a functioning alcoholic. You got to
Right,
still get out
right.
there and work.
Get out there and work.
You
You
know?
can't just jerk off all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so can I
shit.
ask you kind of a personal question? When the last time was that
Oh,
you
God.
were amorous with
let's
a woman?
let's take a bet. You'll be honest about that.
Yeah.
Let's just go on it. Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's do it. $10.
$10,
$10.
closest.
$10 on it.
Can I count the most recent if it was kind of a failure fizzle? Or do I have to go back to
You
the
have
last
to
one?
have
Wait,
had
don't
your-
don't give it away.
Yeah.
Your dick and
Right.
there was some pumping, and your dick was in, and she wanted it.
Yeah.
Shit, you set the bar pretty high.
Why are your nipples at your belly button? You are just a fucking horror show. This guy, let me see.
Straighten up a little bit.
You're going to be honest, right?
So
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
absolutely.
bet? What are we betting here?
We're gonna pick.
Last time he got pussy.
We're gonna pick a date, a year, actually a month and a year, just in case we're too close. And whoever's closest to him, the date he actually got laid the last time, will win $30 or $20 because you're on 10 in there. So, who wants to go first? Wow.
You go, Joe.
All right, I'll say.
Where are we right now? We're at August 2010.
I'm going to say it was.
Season, maybe?
What?
I don't know if I can narrow it down to a month.
All right, we'll do a season.
Winter. I'm going with
Okay.
winter because
Winter.
it's easier to get pussy in winter because
Okay,
everything's
so we
covered
give the
up.
season and year.
Season and year.
Okay.
I'm going to go winter a year ago.
And winter is the last part of, like, if you say winter of 2009, that's, you know.
Like, I'm going to
last
go
winter.
winter a full 2 years ago winter. So whatever that is.
So
2008.
winter of 2008.
Right.
So you're going winter.
Well, it hasn't been winter of 2010 yet, so... Or wait, it's that.
Just say the
Yeah, winter
of
2008
2008 is
winter
when you say,
2008
okay.
I'm gonna go with. All right.
Winter, you want to jot that down so we don't forget? Winter, oh, you got it. Winter 2008. Let me think. I'm going to say, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I'm going to say spring 2006. Yeah, I'm going back.
I'm gonna do the Price is Right shit, and
You motherfucker.
I'm gonna go fall of 2005.
Wow. Fall 2005, spring 2006, winter 2008.
Because I'm trying to scenario it on what scenario could have happened for him to have had lucked in.
Well, let me hear your little theory.
I'm thinking
about-
school. I'm thinking early. I'm thinking nervous bitches who haven't gained their confidence. I'm thinking a freshman or a sophomore chick in school where he's kind of a mystery older guy because he's still in his 20s and
So
ain't
why
pathetic.
fall? They already know him by then.
School starts in fall.
School starts. Okay.
And so I'm saying by the time they know he ain't shit, it hasn't been winter yet. So I say fall of 2005. That was my idea.
2005.
That's my thinking.
All right.
But I'm saying that it... I mean,
And
goddamn,
2 years
a
ago,
year,
2
a
years
year-
ago is way too early.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to theory that a year, even for a no pussy guy, is a dry spell. 2 years, maybe.
Look at him.
Any longer than that, I mean, god
But
damn.
you-
Because
you
I was a no pussy guy for a long time, but I mean, 2 fucking years.
I'm going fucking 2006.
I'm
my
going
friend.
2005.
right.
Wow, Patrice is really backing up. All right. The answer is summer 2008. So Joe DeRosa is the closest. Joe DeRosa wins. Could we have maybe a little recap of that amorous
Shit.
moment you had?
Shit!
I know.
Shit!
I could have.
Tell you, man, a year
Before
to
that, it
2
was 7
years
years.
is the most, dude.
Before that, it was 7
Fuck,
years.
so I was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
The reality of it, fuck.
you got would your dick slip in somebody on it when you
A year
tripped?
to 2 years is a long time, dude.
Fuck.
You got to think back
All right,
to
how'd you get it? What happened?
Yeah, how was the story there with the last one?
Craigslist.
Craigslist.
Emails.
I
So
don't
you're
think
talking
that
about
counts. Fuck
that's
it.
like
That
a
shouldn't count.
prostitute.
That shouldn't fucking count.
That's a prostitute.
Well, we dated for like 3 months, though.
Oh.
Oh, you met her.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you paid.
No.
Oh.
Man, we should have had criteria, man.
I know,
Because
yeah.
those bitches she was a mess too, right?
Was she a disaster? Big
She
fatty?
enjoyed wine, fetish, kid,
She was a mess.
2 dogs.
It wasn't like a girl you met. I was giving you credit for like a
I
fucking
know.
goddamn
He's
college
meeting
girl.
someone
you
in school.
motherfucker.
No
That'd been
fucking.
nice. I tried.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
But I was 10 years older than them, balding. You know, I don't have the personality that you have.
Oh, that was passive aggressive. Fuck
Listen,
you.
It was passive aggressive. Hey, we're in the same boat, fat nigga, but we're not.
No.
Go fuck yourself, cocksucker. You think I didn't catch that either? Boy, there you go.
I saw that
Can't
in
give a white boy a second. I caught that too.
I
caught
You
that.
said it before I did. Hey, I don't have the personality you have. If you didn't, You'd be like me too, you fat fucking gorilla. Big gorilla rapist, you fuck face. You're probably going bald too there, tits. What an asshole you are. Good for you.
Goddamn tits. That's great.
Yeah, because you fucking always gotta fucking laugh your way into some pussy, lucky boy.
God damn, I fucking saw that, and that was done on purpose.
My Aryan features are much better. You
Yeah.
know, I'm glad you said it so I don't look like a fucking
no,
dick.
I saw that a mile away.
Yeah, hey, you're one laugh away from me.
Yeah. That's exactly what he was saying. That's
Fucking
classic,
dick.
man.
That's fucking
Motherfucker.
great.
What a dick.
Motherfucker.
I was feeling for him at first.
You
That is.
motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
By the way, that we got a very moving letter from an intern.
Yes, we did.
Yes. It's moving from my hand to the garbage.
Yeah, Gordon Gecko was happier to get birthday cards in the original Wall Street than Anthony was to get this.
Why aren't you? What's wrong
What?
with you?
Fuck them.
Why fuck
He was an intern on our show. I never even know their names.
It turns out this is going to be one of the highlights of his entire life, and you can't
Yeah.
appreciate a little thank you note from him?
Watch this.
No.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah,
Why are we
well,
changing roles?
No, because this is what I do with this. Listen. There's all your happy to fucking have
But
done this.
it's not just a thank you note. Feel the paper. It's very thick.
Oh, it's like a wedding invitation kind of a thing.
It's very thick. He went all out with his thank you
Oh
cards.
my God! Thank you so much for. I never got a thank you card from an intern. There's a reason. I don't want one.
Yeah, because you don't even acknowledge them.
I don't know their names. They come in, they leave. They're like fucking replacements in the nom.
I got one. Hello, Jimmy. I had a great time interning for the show over the last 6 months. During this time, I saw and heard many funny things. The best, though, was when my friend and I got VIP comps to see Caroline's on Broadway. This is the best part.
Oh, good,
He's
yeah.
a good boy.
A freebie.
I look forward to your return to Newport, Kentucky. That makes one of us. To the Funny Bone. Oh, yeah. The Cincinnati Funny Bone is right in the border.
Is that him?
If you're ever stuck in Cincinnati, I was right, look me up. You know, both of the fun things to do here. Regards, Dustin. Like, he was joking, but here's why I'm happy.
What?
Because he fucked up because he wrote it in his stupid handwriting.
Yeah.
And he went to
Horrid
write
handwriting.
both of the fun things, but he wrote both of the things, and he had to put that little, that
A
little carrot.
arrow funny. He had the same one I had to do. He
Oh,
had
you
to
had
do
to
that
add
to
the
mine,
word?
too.
You had to squeeze the word in?
Pop his picture up.
Oh, he probably did that
Danny.
as part of the joke.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, you
me
do.
see.
He shaved his head
Did
during his
he?
internship.
All right, hold on. Let me look. I'm trying to picture him with a shaved head. Can we Photoshop it? No, I have.
He shaved his head, and not only that,
Did he shave his
Anthony,
beard or anything?
he got a huge Opie and Anthony tattoo while he was here.
Really?
That we didn't, and he was hoping that would mean we'd bring him in and talk about it. We never did. He's got a huge.
You never got him. You never brought him in to talk about a tattoo.
I don't know this guy.
He went as far as to get an Opie and Anthony tattoo.
Sorry.
Oh,
And,
I mean,
and he would roll up his sleeve and stuff, hoping we would notice it, so then we'd bring him in.
I wish you the best, but
Mine says, "Hi, Opie. Thank you so much for allowing me to intern for your show. It was an amazingly surreal experience. My only regret is that you and Jimmy weren't present for my time on the air." And you don't remember this guy? You did it. You did radio with him one day when me and Jimmy were out.
alone.
yeah.
I guess so.
We were out
With
making love.
Patrice, it says, but Patrice really stood up and made the occasion special for me. I hope to enjoy the O&A show for years to come. If you're ever in Cincinnati, what do you get? What's your...
Cincy.
No, if you're ever in Cincinnati, what did he say?
Call him up. We'll go shooting.
And what did he say for you, Jim?
If you're ever in Cincinnati, look me up. I know both of the fun things to do here. And he put fun with the little arrow, the carrot. It's
Well,
called.
for me, it's if you're ever in Cincinnati, try Montgomery Inn. Best ribs in the world. Best regards, Dustin. I don't like ribs. I hate ribs. Not a rib guy. I'm not a rib guy.
Ribs are great.
You like the ribs?
Yeah. I liked our sponsor there, Carson's.
Oh, actually, they would send some good stuff at time to time.
Hells
I forgot
yeah.
about that, yeah. Are they still advertising? I hope
No.
they are.
They come back
Did a
every
good
so
job
often.
for them.
They come back every so often. A couple racks of barbecue to heat 'em up.
And now, back to the show. Aren't you glad you didn't drive off that bridge?
Opie and Anthony, what's going on, guys?
Whoa. Listen to this.
I like this. Pastor claims Frozen is what, a gay movie or something? Really? I saw Frozen. What was
How many
gay about
times?
that movie? One. So
Watch
far.
it a bunch now.
No, it's not on DVD yet.
Travis is in Frozen Hell, I guess.
Oh, really?
I think I've seen that movie more than any other movie I've ever seen.
Wow.
Wow, you're spending a lot of money going to the movie theater every day.
Oh,
Yes.
That's got to
yes,
be
I
adding up
am.
after a while. Meow, meow, meow.
Yes, a movie theater.
So what's the deal with this Frozen movie there, Sam Roberts? Why is it a gay movie? Some saying the gayest movie ever.
Also promotes bestiality.
Yeah, it's promoting the gay agenda.
What's
Oh, the gay agenda.
Yes.
What do you mean?
There's
What do you
gay-
mean?
Let's
There's
see.
gay undertones.
Undertones.
How about this? They've never actually seen Frozen.
Ah.
But Generations radio co-hosts, it's radio guys saying this?
Yes, like conservative radio people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are concerned about the Disney flick that grossed $1 billion worldwide since its release in November. They argued that the animated musical featuring the voice talents of Kristen blah, 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 indoctrinates homosexuality and bestiality.
Nice.
The movie Frozen
Now I want to see it.
promotes homosexuality
Absolutely.
and bestiality.
Couldn't agree more.
Like that. What is she for? Is the princess fucking some animal?
No, but
Oh.
there's a guy in the movie, and his best friend is a reindeer.
And they're gay,
that's-
and they
I
have
get that.
sex together?
Apparently, I
That's
mean,
the implication for sure.
I don't know if that's a deleted scene, but
Have you've seen it a few times,
seen it,
Travis?
yeah.
Have you noticed a gay?
it did make me want to have sex with
Bestiality?
animals more
No?
than before I watched it.
Okay.
It's Josh Gad does the voice of the snowman,
Uh-huh.
and he's terrific.
I agree.
Yeah.
Friends, this is evil, just evil, ranted Swanson, who's a pastor.
Swanson, I want to go over there.
While feminists have praised the movie for not succumbing to the princess meets prince archetype, Swanson believes the House of Mouse is secretly trying to push its left-wing agenda on the masses.
Ah.
Man, how many children are taken into these things, and how many Christians are taking their kids off to see the movie Frozen, produced by an organization that is probably one of the most pro-homosexual organizations in the country?
This is where the right just loses droves.
No, they don't. I think these guys 100% right.
Oh, okay.
These are your boys, Ann.
My boys.
This is what your boys are saying.
I have so many boys. I didn't even realize.
Isolate that.
Yeah, did you wonder sometimes if maybe there's something very evil happening here?
Evil.
If I was the devil, what would I do to really foul up an entire social system and do something really, really, really evil to 5, 6, and 7-year-olds
Who's the gay?
in Christian families around America? Swanson then answered his own question saying, if I was the devil, I would buy Disney in 1984. That's what I would have done. This is just nonsense, right?
No, these guys are right. That's what the devil would do. He'd buy Disney.
Yes. Are they shock jocks? This sounds like shock jockery.
Then he would start making all these nice little movies that throw little things in there and make sin look enticing. In fact, some of the worst of sins make it look enticing, or at least to start to indoctrinate slowly. Turn the heat up
true.
on the frog in the pan.
See? Very slowly. Turn that heat up.
The men argue that Groff's character, Kristoff, has an unnatural relationship with his animal's family. Swanson noted that the Walt Disney Company altogether is leading the charge to the sewers of Sodom.
They do like a good gay.
Absolutely.
Disney.
Terrible organization.
Oh, boy, they
They're
love
sinful.
it. Sinful. Don't they have gay day at Disney?
Yes.
Where everyone wears it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Promoting it.
Promoting
Making
it.
people gay.
Everyone wear.
They make people homosexuals.
Right.
Disney is a creator of homosexuals, and if I was the devil,
Uh-huh.
I would probably go to the Disney theme park one day just to see.
Just to check it out.
Yeah, I'd wear my Mickey ears over my devil horns so
Devil
nobody knew it
horns.
was me. And then I'd purchase Disney.
It's very obvious, though, with your cloven hooves.
Yeah,
Trying to get on the ride with your cloven hooves.
exactly. No one would like him in the board meetings. The new boss is
Yeah.
a bummer. half man, half horse, or whatever he is, with his dumb feet, and it smells like smoke all the time.
His pitchfork.
Yeah. Every time I walk in with my crucifix, he boos.
I wonder if people think, I think the Q movie's going to indoctrinate my 5-year-old to be lesbian or treat homosexuality or bestiality in a light sort of way, Swanson said. I wonder if the average parent going to see Frozen is thinking that way. I wonder if they are just walking in and saying, yeah, let's get my 4-year-old and 7-year-old indoctrinated early.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Oh, no, Uncle Paul.
They're not. I think for the most part, they're oblivious. Maybe they do pick up on pieces of it, but they just don't get up and walk out. So what? There's some gay undertones, and that's turning
I mean, that's what they're saying.
turning kids into the gay lifestyle.
And bestiality.
Yeah.
Because the devil makes it.
You could say that about any cartoon. If that's the way you're interpreting things, then perhaps you're the one with the problem.
Well, I don't think so. I think Disney's put it out there.
Disney put it out there on purpose.
Because they like bestiality as well as homosexuality.
Oh, do they?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Promoting it.
Bugs Bunny in a dress.
That's true. Bugs Bunny wearing a dress.
Right.
He looks good in a dress, though.
What guy doesn't?
Gussied himself up.
This guy's going to explain the gay agenda in Disney.
Dad?
I didn't know we had an expert on the line.
Love it.
What's
Hi,
up, Chad?
Hey guys, how are you?
I won't.
So in Frozen, the main character, Adele Dazeem, who sings the top.
Adele
Let It
Dazeem.
Go. Yeah, she the song it talks about how she's not going to hide herself anymore, how she's going to be herself, and that can kind of be seen as a
Absolutely.
gay undertone. Yeah.
If you're trying to assert and be who you are, you're a queer. This guy's 100% right.
I guess so.
Yeah, one of the characters, pretty much, stays in her room for a really long time. Yeah.
Is that like being in
and then
the
she
closet?
finally, I guess, and then she finally bursts out and says, I'm going to let it go.
Oh, boy.
Time to live. Right.
Yeah, her power is very apparent, and so that's sort of like, oh, you're obviously gay in that undertone.
Disney means gay. We need gay dollars.
Those assholes are going to stay open.
Yeah, Disney has a lot of songs that can be seen from other musical movies that can be seen as cool and as a great community as their songs.
Right.
I think they're fabulous.
Thank you very much, guys. Love you guys.
Okay.
And don't all Disney movies, that's a very good point there. They promote bestiality, like every one of them. I think there's one called Beauty and the Beast. For the love of Christ, what are you talking about? Love of the Beast.
Yeah, that's the number one.
Absolutely.
As far as bestiality.
The Little Mermaid.
Bet it is.
It's half a fucking animal.
Yep.
And that lower half is the fish parts.
As it is all
What
with
does
all
that
women.
mean?
Where's the vagina?
Yeah. Exactly.
If you got one leg, one fishy leg, where's the vagina?
Exactly.
How do you pry that open?
Exactly. You just got to put it right in her little hiney. Right in her mermaid shitter. Green duty on your helmet. Fucking fishy logs on you.
And when they sang Under the Sea, they just meant the letter C. Balls on your fucking nose. You're under the sea. I'm under the sea.
Maybe people were onto him with the Beauty and the Beast, and now it's like a little more subtle.
Yeah.
They had to back off a little bit. Let's go to Doug at Syracuse. Doug.
Yeah, I just actually had to sit through that Frozen movie like 2 days ago with my girlfriend. No, it's totally about lesbians. Yeah, completely. It's just basically one girl's journey into lesbianism. It was hilarious. I thought I was the only person who noticed that until you read about that guy. The bestiality thing, I don't know where the hell he's getting that from. But no, it was just one big I can do it on my own. I don't need no man.
Is there that subtle scene where she takes a knife and fork to the carpet and just starts eating it? Why is she doing that?
Exactly where she puts on a diving outfit and finds a muff.
Very subtle.
Yeah. Where all of a sudden she's stopping water from passing.
Yes, sir. I guess it's I never see hidden meaning in anything. I'm terrible. I'd be horrible in those film classes. where you're supposed to go, oh, that represents
Oh,
this.
that's why you show
I
it
am
that
a
way.
face value motherfucker.
I never get poems. Do you ever get poems?
No!
What's it trying to say? It's saying that the
poems.
roses are red and the violets are a different color.
Yes.
Who cares if the violets are blue?
Exactly. Sugar sweet.
Doug, you were talking about another song
Where's my meat?
in Frozen, or?
There's the big song in the movies where the main girl, the princess, becomes all evil and magical. And the whole stupid thing is basically her being like, nothing bothers me. And I was like, this is really gay.
It's the hidden track. Let's scissor till our clits fall off.
They only eat at a clam bar. They all go to the Y.
Yeah, all right. I wouldn't have. And the thing is, I will never see this movie. It's not a movie.
Now I will.
It's not a movie that. There are some movies that you'll see even though you're not a parent.
No, as far as animations go, this one was. It's well done.
Yeah, but
Josh Gad is
there
hilarious.
are other
in this.
ones. Like Monsters Inc. is one that you could watch as an adult and be like, all right, that was
Right.
pretty good.
Right.
But this seems like Princess fucking
Oh.
get the fuck.
I watch none of them.
Like, I'm not going to watch Rapunzel, anything like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, The Lion King, I watched that.
Cartoons.
Yeah, but, you know.
It's better than going to a romance comedy with the girlfriend.
That is true.
Good old rom-com, standing
Exactly.
back to back on the cover of the fucking movie.
Like what, Chariots of Fire?
Through the worst one of these than goddamn anything like any of those chicks, just regular chick flicks. Just ugh.
All right, buddy. We're gonna move on. Ree, Long Island. What's up?
Hey, gentlemen, how are you doing?
Good.
Well.
That last caller was such an asshole.
I like that.
It's not really about that. They're sisters. She's trying to hide it. But, the original
Black
point
thing?
I was going to make was, Princess and the Frog with two frogs in love with each other. You have Beauty and the Beast, you mentioned. Even Sleeping Beauty, Prince Philip was buddies with his horse. So
Butties.
Butties, until the friend didn't hold the cock back and he ripped his insides out.
Exactly. He was in Seattle and he had died of a perforated colon outside the emergency
good way
room.
to turn it around. Yes.
Yes.
But to consider and to imply that Elsa the princess is a lesbian is just ridiculous. She's
Yeah.
All right, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you later.
All right, they're trying a little too hard.
There's a caller trying to indoctrinate more children. I guess.
Absolutely.
John in Staten
Gatekeeper.
Island has something on this. John.
Hi, Jack.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man.
There's years and years ago, my friend showed me on the box set of The Little Mermaid. If you take a look at the castle, one of the towers is drawn like a huge cock.
There's
in front of
a
the tower.
big.
What?
I remember.
Yep.
It's,
Well, I Instagrammed one recently. Beauty and
Oh,
the
yeah?
Beast has a big
Beauty and the Beast got a big cock,
dick.
big dick on the cover.
Yes.
They're always a little.
Okay.
They're always a little vague, aren't they?
Well,
It says sex.
there's the big dick. Where's that now?
Just Google it. I mean, everybody's seen it.
Google it. It really is.
Just
Google it.
You think these people should relax with the subliminal dicks?
Yeah. I mean,
Here. That's the one I Instagrammed recently.
Oh wow, that's a big dick.
Yeah. He's holding his big dick.
He's holding his big dick. What is that?
I sent you that picture privately.
Huh?
and the big rod on the minister in Little Mermaid.
Right.
Oh yeah.
We've all seen them.
Yeah, that's done on purpose, obviously.
Yeah.
You got some animators that are a bit bored and they're kind of showing off for their friends.
Like, hey, look what I put in
Knowing
there.
most people will never notice it until social media took off and now you could
Walt used to
exploit
like
all this
that.
stuff.
He'd draw the Jewish stars on the chests of cartoon Jewish people and send them off. Walt was an anti-Semite.
It certainly was. I don't think they addressed that in the new Tom Hanks role, do they?
No, huh?
No, I don't
Seems to be a nice, happy, up movie they were trying to make there.
Right.
But everyone knows that Walt was, oof, boy, did he have a dislike of the Jews. Yes, sir, Bob.
They didn't even show him smoking in that movie.
Really?
Yeah, because Disney He's got a no smoking movie club.
Was a big.
Oh my goodness, it annoys me.
Well, Walt was a huge smoker.
Almighty.
Disney is all about old smoke.
In every cartoon.
Let's go to Lori.
Much better now.
Oh, God. That's so much better. So listen, I'm an English teacher, and I'm a mother.
Boo!
Yeah.
English. What do you learn, kids?
Oh, please. So I have a 16-year-old, but then I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And I was a slut in high school. No, I'm kidding. Second marriage. So my issue is, even with my 16-year-old, I hated those princess movies because I felt like the message was always, oh, you got to wait for your prince to come and everything will be better. And I like this movie because it's basically just empowering girls, being like, just do it on your own. Forget about it.
I really hate it.
Yeah. There is a difference between, like, it sounds like the movie's message is that women can be independent. And a lot of dudes are like, what is she, a dyke?
She's a dyke, then.
Doesn't mean you're a lesbian.
So it's supposed to show that you don't necessarily need the prince to ride in on the white horse.
No, you do.
But we all know that's the truth.
You can do it all on your own.
That's a complete fallacy.
Yeah.
But then she's gonna be bossy.
Yeah, she's bossy.
We don't say that.
She's gonna be bossy,
I had
man.
a conversation the other day. That was the worst. Worst.
We were that bad.
This is coming from a woman who's always been told that she has a strong personality.
Oh, you're a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
Then you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Life goes on. You guys are great. I love you. Of
course.
I hate listening to you on the way home. No, your program director needs to change things around.
Oh, yeah?
I think we're doing all
I
right.
hear you coming and going. I don't want to turn on to
Nice.
another station.
No, we're fine for now. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you. I
bye,
appreciate it. All right, let's
Have a good day.
say hi to Brandon in Boston. Brandon.
Yeah, there's actually a scene in Frozen where there is a male gay couple. The shop owner in the woods points to his family who's in the sauna, and there's a big gayish gentleman inside with a bunch of kids.
He has the gay face.
Yeah.
He has the gay face. Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
And then, in relation to the bestiality, in the song Fixer Upper with the rock people, they actually state in the song how his relationship with his reindeer is a little questionable.
Do you realize
So that's
how
where
gay you sound describing this, sir?
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous, I'm sorry.
No need to be nervous, sir.
It's like, oh, and then in the big song and dance number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a 4-year-old who's seen it every day.
All right. You fucking had sex.
Yeah,
We
you
understand.
big bragger.
What a guy.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Sean in Wilkes-Barre. Sean.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to comment on the Lego movie.
Yes.
The Lego movie certainly has some gay in it. It's got buttery beats all throughout it.
Yeah.
It's got rainbows left and right. And there was one scene where one of our favorite minorities out of Star Wars, Land of Calrissian, it's Batman. Almost Land of Calrissian in it. Kind of like Batman.
I think Legos are extremely. I think. Thank you. I think Legos are extremely anti-gay because it shows that you can't put them together with two of the penis ends or two of the vagina ends. You need a penis Lego to go into a vagina
Or an
Lego.
anus. The penis could be into an anus.
But they do apparently promote fucking gangbangs and orgies because it's a lot of penises going to a lot of vaginas.
That's right. They mix the colors. I don't like that.
That I don't like either. I like pure white Legos.
Absolutely. Or
Yes.
black Legos. But you cannot mix them. We're here to get mulata mongrel Legos.
All Legos will be destroyed.
Let's say hi to Don in Port Jeff. This is a hot topic. We're in the middle of a hot topic.
Yes.
Don, what do you got?
All right. I think it promotes jerking off more than it
Why? Oh, okay.
No.
Because I was watching that Tangle movie, the Rapunzel movie,
Yeah.
with my kid who's around 5, 6, and then there's a scene where they're about to.
You know how old your kid is?
Yeah. My kid's about 5, 6.
Yeah. Which is it? He's yours.
One of those two, and
he was watching the scene where they make out under the stars, and he turns to me and he says, I think my penis moved. So I said, well, we're going to have this little chit-chat about how you got to take care of that. And,
yeah, those are the moments.
I think my penis moved, and you said, I'll stop flicking my tongue.
Jesus. No, you should have said, where did it move to a better neighborhood or something?
That is a good one, though, Chip.
No, it's not.
Home run.
Home run.
Home run.
Look at that.
All right.
I'm insinuating
Yeah,
horrible
we know.
things. Yes.
You don't have to explain.
Oh, I won't.
Okay. Aaron in Atlanta. Aaron.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
Girly name.
Is it Aaron?
Jewy too. It's actually very Jewy too.
Aaron?
Yeah.
It's a terrible name. No, Aaron. Aaron is very Jewy, right?
Are you Aaron or
yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah, it's A-A-R-O-N.
Okay.
Oh, see, it's spelled Aaron.
On our phones.
Oh, man.
Sorry. What do you got to add to this?
Well, I wanted to tell you that to really get the essence of the movie, Anthony, you don't even need to watch it. Just Google the honest trailer for Frozen. It's something that just came out this week. Those guys that do those honest trailers with the fake voiceover, they did one for Frozen, and it is spot fucking on.
I don't know these honest trailers. There's a lot of them out there?
Oh, yeah, there's a pretty good handful of them out there. They're really good.
All right, we're checking it out. Stay on the line, but don't talk.
Yes.
From the studio that finally learned how to make Pixar movies and the songwriting duo behind Hasadiga Ibowai comes the feature-length music video for Let It Go, Frozen. It's been 3 years since the last Disney musical and 18 years since the last good Disney musical. Now the Big D is back and adjusted for inflation with 2 princesses, 2 goofy sidekicks, and 3 different orphans. Welcome to Arendelle, a magical-ish, Scandinavian-ish country that's been cursed with eternal winter, even though their main export is ice. Meet Elsa, a manic-depressive princess with a confusing set of powers, like snow blasting, dressmaking, castle building, and creating life.
You're alive?
I think so. They kind of gloss over that one. Fall in love with her adorable sister Anna, who spends 3 years of her adult life shut inside a castle, even though she could leave at any time.
I can't live like this anymore. Then leave.
And who could forget the completely unnecessary, unexplained, magical troll rocks. When disaster strikes, watch Anna save the day by teaming up with her sister, a merchant, a hot guy, and a snowman to defeat villains like her sister, a merchant, a hot guy, and a snowman. Experience a clever twist on past Disney films
if you watch
that
it
teaches
8,000
girls
times.
everywhere.
What do you think that? Who cares? It's a child's movie.
Because
Right.
all men are disgusting loners, greedy murderers, or lying, manipulative, power-hungry sociopaths.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. Happy now, Jezebel? So gather the family and sing along on a
No.
musical journey.
I would like
all
this
about
more
the soundtrack.
if it was,
featuring
God,
unforgettable
it's only
songs.
half- oh my God, it's only
half over.
Yeah.
I would like this
fail.
more if it was
Fail.
about a rom-com with real people in it. I don't,
Yes.
It's a cartoon for kids. What do you-
Aaron, why is this good?
Well, if they touch on the bestiality thing coming up, sorry, guys, we get nervous.
That is a fail, a miserable fail
Yeah,
right there,
I like
sir.
the idea, but
You turned us on to something. We actually went through with it, and we're sitting there going, this is not good.
You know, I actually take it as a compliment. You guys, so many people get shot down. Now I'm one of those people, and I love it.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you know how many people turned off our channel
Oh, I know.
just so you could love it?
And they actually, they touch on the bestiality
Oh,
thing.
boy, you
trailer. It's
stuttering,
totally
muttering, little
appropriate
nervous Nelly.
Appropriate relationship.
Hamina, Ed Dalton.
What's that?
Exactly.
Nothing. It's all good.
What's that?
The phones went completely dead because of you. Thank you.
Oh,
We had-
man.
I love it.
We
That's
had-
fucking great.
We had a hot topic going. We like when we get a hot topic.
Aaron, the segment ender.
Oh my God!
exactly. Thank you,
Wow.
Aaron.
Thanks for nothing. So Frozen's gay.
Frozen, yeah, it's
And
very, very
bestiality.
gay.
Have you seen it?
No. No, I
You don't
watch
have any
animated
kids?
movies, No.
All right.
If you have kids, then you got it.
You would have to,
Apparently.
yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
But I would not I have no interest in it.
Still trying?
None.
Still trying for them kids? Still dumping?
Well, I mean, I'm still sexually
Unencumbered?
active.
Still wearing a bag?
No.
Good.
Yeah. That'll happen any fucking time, right?
Did you pull out or no?
Who knows?
Not usually.
I've
Oh,
been
no.
young, virile.
Virile.
Yeah,
His fucking worthless sperm. It's curdled milk.
No, it's not. I have nice sperm.
You don't have nice sperm. Maybe it's nice. I'm sure it's flavorful, but certainly not potent.
Yeah.
No, I'm able to reproduce.
Yeah?
How do you know?
I know because I'm a virile man.
Have you
not a
taken
very-
any sperm tests?
No.
Exactly.
then you
and
don't
not the
know
gargle
anything.
test that you give yourself.
You could, you could have fucking little dead things swimming around. Not swimming around.
You lick your fingers afterwards, and you could tell.
Oh,
Why? Because
Your tongue tingles.
you can tell the movement.
You can feel
You can tell movement.
You can feel him wiggling down your throat.
Jesus.
it's like drinking those fucking guppies from the carnival.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Did you do the taste test on your finger to see if it's
No.
Is that all they have to do at the fucking fertility clinic?
That's what they do.
Okay, hold on. They dip in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Sam's shooting blanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
You've
you
been
are.
married for a while, and you've been fucking unencumbered,
Any
and
gumps?
she's not pregnant.
But I haven't been fucking unencumbered since we got married.
I remember you pretty much said that's it for the bag.
Wait, you were wearing bags once you got married?
No, but I was pulling out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Besides, you fuck without a bag.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
fucks men.
Just so fucking wrong.
I think you and Jim are both shooting blanks then, by your logic.
I hope you're right.
Yeah,
I've
right.
never
I
wanted you to
hope
be
I'm
right so bad in your life.
Please.
I can't wait till that's confirmed. No more pulling out. I'm barely getting it out now. Fuck, I could leave it in.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you two guys don't want to have kids.
Second I feel the first tingle in my balls, I'm pulling out and drive down the street. That's what I do. I hop in my car.
They say the pull-out
I get away
method.
from her. See, I'm driving away.
Pull-out method is not effective, though. I think you're both shooting blanks.
It's very effective.
No, people get pregnant from pulling out all the time.
No, but they don't. People don't pull
I
out
bet
right.
they're like the last
Don't
minute.
you guys freak out? I mean, you both don't want to have kids, and you take such a chance.
Roe versus Wade.
Exactly. Thank God for that good egg. No, because I know how to pull out. Like guys who could get a girl pregnant, they're weak because they pull out and their dick is dripping like. It's like they're dragging a full vacuum bag along the rug and it's just leaking out.
All right, there's the answer.
I know how to
Fair
pull
enough.
out, man. My dick is blocked up.
You're the
and-
pull-out kid.
Oh, you got it, and then pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
right in
Yeah.
their fucking gullet.
Fucking like an artillery strike.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Have a little treat.
That pre-seminal fluid is supposed to be very dangerous.
Good potent stuff. That's why you get head first.
Oh.
What do you do? You don't just jam.
Cleans it up.
What do you kiss and then just jam it in once it's full?
Right.
No, you get in there. You make her swab it out. I'll say that. Get in there and swab out the tip, would you, love?
And take that rubber with you if you use a condom.
Oh, yeah. Put it in a little pocket in your
Like
pocket
the
of your
nagel.
jeans.
Right.
If I wish I knew him back then. I would just punch his pocket so his fucking cum rubber broke in his pocket, and he got it all over his Mentos, whatever fat boy treat he was carrying, his pocket money.
The Nagel seed.
Yeah, the precious Nagel seed.
Good old,
Very valuable.
Good old Nagel. All right, we'll do the cat 911 call next for everybody,
Meow.
and get into some other things.
Excuse me. Opie and Anthony will be back in a moment. They have food in their mouths right now. On Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony show is back on Sirius XM.
This is good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Rock's talking to me. I swear he is. You can't hear that.
The E to the R.
E to the R. I forgot to mention our podcast. It's podcast day.
Ooh.
As I suck snot
Who's that?
and phlegm. Fuck. We decided it was so damn good that we put Seth Rogen up on the podcast this week.
Damn.
I know you just heard it, but it's timely with his new movie coming out, Neighbors, Friday. So, the O&A podcast with Seth Rogen this week.
It was a fun guest.
If you didn't hear it, man, please go get the podcast. It was great. He killed it for 45 minutes for us.
Yeah.
45 straight minutes. He was great. He was right on. Funny as all hell. Answers anything. So, get the podcast in all the usual places, especially iTunes for bragging rights, all right?
iTunes.
I tweeted the link. It's on our Twitter by now. It's on our Facebook page, O&A Show, on Twitter and Facebook.
Peace be with
And Jimmy's a little bummed because he didn't get his Roger Daltrey picture signed.
Yeah, that's all right. It was left, and I guess either someone forgot to ask him. It's a nice photo, though. It's a delightful photo. We both look very handsome in this.
But isn't it good enough that you got a picture with the guy? I don't need the autographs anymore. If I get a picture with a celebrity that I really care about, that's good enough for me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I wanted because I'm starting to fix my apartment up a little bit, so I'm trying to display things nicer.
Oh.
So I'm like, I thought it kind of looked cool to be displayed nicely.
Do you rotate things? Do you sometimes go, I'm going to take that down? This is only being shown for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm changing it.
I'm not far enough into it. Like, I just got shelving put in and stuff, and I'm really awful. So I'm starting to take, I took out, I have to buy new frames. Like, I don't know how to do that stuff at all.
Man.
But I'm starting to do it, so I'm like, yeah, it would look kind of nice to have that, but it still would look nice like this.
Yeah.
My McCartney, I just wish my neck didn't look so fucking douchey in my McCartney photo.
You have a douchey neck?
It's a dinosaur neck. Because I was ready to do a selfie, and then I
squished
turned.
it? You went for a squish?
Even though McCartney goes, well, let him take it. He had his guy take the picture, but I still had Brontosaurus neck.
Oh, no.
I'm conscious of the squishy neck these days.
Can't have
I make sure I don't go squishy neck.
It's over to the side.
It's not that bad. No, why? It's Paul fucking.
No, I know, but it's all I look at when I see that. I don't see a beetle. I see a fucking slug boy. I see a blubberneck slug boy. Blubberneck slug boy.
Slug boy.
With no dashes in between. One long word.
That's just a cool picture.
Am I right or wrong, Sal?
That's Paul McCartney, man.
Who? Oh, I'm just looking at the fat kid in the bottom.
Oh.
Neck McGillicuddy.
It's not bad.
Double chin neck McGillicuddy. I could have that photoshopped.
You want people to Photoshop it for you? I think they could do that.
No, I don't have faith in the listeners.
You sure?
Maybe Coke Logic. I'll send a good copy.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of guys out there that know how to Photoshop.
Oh, they're going to move your head all bad.
No, they're not.
Wait, I don't think they're going to do a good job with my picture.
I bet they're not.
No, if you ask them nicely, they'll do the right thing.
I'm afraid that they'll make me look stupid and tweet it to Paul McCartney.
No, they won't do that.
I don't want them to make me look stupid and tweet it to Paul McCartney.
Please fix Jimmy's neck in the Paul McCartney photo. He would appreciate it.
Yeah, make me look really good, guys.
You just gotta ask nicely. I think we asked nicely. We're good.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine with that.
All right,
Jimmy.
I appreciate
Don't worry
that.
about it, okay?
My God, there's a lot you could do with that picture.
Yeah, it may just fix just smooth out the neck a little bit, right?
Yeah.
A teeny bit.
I think it's a quick fix. Don't you worry.
I hope so.
Okay.
Oh.
I hope so. Because I'm afraid that somebody may take advantage and try to make me look ridiculous and then send it to Paul McCartney.
Oh, God. No.
Well, you know what?
They love you, Jimmy. They wouldn't do that.
It would be so easy to put something through Paul McCartney's fingers like that. It's aiming right at your face. I mean,
I didn't even see that as a possibility.
I didn't either, but I'll bet
I
somebody
see it
else
now,
did.
though.
that's a good one right there.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
He's holding his hand almost like something, whatever could be in there. I don't know what.
Yeah.
You're going to have a perfect picture.
guitar.
Where's that picture so they can Photoshop it properly for you?
It's up on O&A Show on Twitter.
Look at his fucking picnic bench tablecloth shirt he's
It's
wearing.
nice, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
If anyone in this room was wearing it, you'd be making jest.
I'd put an arrow through it.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be the same quality as the one McCartney's
Right,
wearing.
I'm sure that's high quality.
It's probably
right
the
there.
best shirt. It's probably an $800 shirt, and it's probably a cruelty-free shirt.
Right. He
means he's-
doesn't like hurting animals.
He's a nice man. In that moment I interacted with him, he was a very nice man.
Yeah, what'd you say?
He's supposedly really down to earth.
Say hi, love your work. What'd you do?
As we were walking, I saw him coming, and I held my camera out. And I'm like, can we take a quick selfie? And I just real quick, before he was ready, I didn't fumble. I watched other people waiting.
Oh, no.
And they would just
fumble.
And I just held it out, and he goes, well, I'll let him take it. And he stopped and put his arm around me, and he gave it to the guy, and he took a nice photo. He was really nice. But I had the camera ready. He literally had to stop for 2 seconds and go. Ch-ch. But there was another girl that, as soon as we did that, she went, Paul, like she was like 10 feet away. And
Bob.
The worst.
Oh, so he was stuck at that point.
Yeah, he's a fucking beetle.
He is. Well, you know.
Are you
he's
still
famous.
watching the Abbey Road crossing?
No, a bunch of people though.
Oh my God!
I got tweets about that. How
I
obsessed
got some
people
tweets and people posting still pics.
It's addicting for whatever reason. Let's go there real fast. Let's just see one.
Let's see what's happening.
It's the Abbey Road crossing.
Wow, there's still a crowd there. Yeah.
Thanks to Guyism for turning me on to this a few days ago.
All right,
And these people all day long will cross right where the Beatles did for that famous album cover and try to reenact the photo. And someone was telling me that people absolutely get hit a lot at this crossing. Oh boy, this is the longest we've gone with that.
What are these assholes doing? Oh, they just crossed the street.
Oh. What does it say on that wall?
Feel free to go out and die.
I don't know. Maybe that's where the actual Abbey Road studio is? Is that? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, the squiggly lines, somebody tweeted me, was from the Red Hot Chili Peppers album.
Oh, yeah,
that's probably why you
saw
thought
that
of
one. They're kind of crossing the street and they get the squiggly line.
That's probably why you wondered why they're there.
Yes, I knew I had seen the squiggly lines.
Right. These are just regular Joes going to work.
Yeah, no one's really out there.
Oh no, there's a guy with a camera. He's filming himself walking
He's
across.
like, look, here I am.
Here I am crossing. Oh wow! And this is the first time there's no one there.
Wow, look at that. I want to see a head-on collision and 4 bodies fall out bleeding on that crosswalk, lined up like they're the Beatles, but they're dead.
I think it's a shitty day. It's kind of like rainy and stuff. That's why.
England.
Okay.
Isn't that just how
That was a
England is
bust.
all the time?
That one was a bust right there.
Jolly old England.
It's Family Feud Day.
Oh.
And someone turned me on to the fact that Ron Bennington, our good pal, Ron and Fez, of course, now on Raw Dog at noon.
Yes.
That
Got 'em
Ronnie.
the fuck out of here.
That's right.
That's what we did.
Everyone is telling me that Ronnie does a great Steve Harvey Family Feud impression. What are you doing? Yeah.
Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. You ever watch him do it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do Steve Harvey for you right here, and I'm not even making this up. What do they always say when we surveyed them?
Yeah.
We surveyed 100 Mint to find out. He's always yelling. He adds a fucking T to the end of every word. And then he's upset every time somebody gives a risque answer, which is almost every answer on the show now. So he's like this. We survey 100 Mint to find out what they said was big and hard in their pants. All right, let's go over here to the preacher lady. 100 Mint said what was big and hard in their pants. Their penis? Oh, damn! Oh, my God, she didn't! You did not say that! What else was there to fucking say?
Keys.
What else was there to say? Steve Harvey.
There's like a whole series of videos on YouTube of him just reacting to other people's crazy shit.
But it's set up that way. There's nothing else you could possibly say.
Look, he's a man of God, so we just want to hear that type of stuff.
Or he'll react like they just told him really bad news, like just straight face and kind of just look at the ground. Some white guys standing there.
We surveyed 100 women to find out what on them get them wet. Every fucking time he's shocked. There's very little you can say. I want to get Earl's family on there.
God, that would be amazing. I think they dominate, too.
100 man was interviewed.
I love it.
Good job,
Fucking
Ron.
Ronnie, man. That's funny.
Ron and Fez on Raw Dog at noon. Very funny. Now I got to hear Steve Harvey.
I know. 'Cause
Why
I
didn't we
never
pick up
noticed-
on that?
I never noticed that.
Howie and Roosevelt. Howie.
Hey. This isn't a setup by Steve Harvey, but it's pretty funny. So there's an African American family on the Family Feud show, and the question is, Give me a word that follows the word pork, like pork chop, P-O-R-K.
Right.
Put it on, give it a watch. It's pretty damn funny, man. The first answer, the woman is a stupid answer. She's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
So wait for the second guy.
All right, second guy.
Point
Okay.
values have doubled. Here we go. Top 6 answers are on the board. Name something that follows the word pork. Chops.
Lawn.
Huh?
Lawn. Pork lawn.
Lawn. What? Pork lawn.
Lawn.
Oh, lawn.
Glad you spelled it, because the hell is a pork lawn? I thought you said lawn like the grass outside. I was going, what the hell is a pork lawn? Lawn! Looking for the pork lawn.
So this is turned into
Pork belly.
It's turned into
Pork chops, you dumb cunts. How dumb are they?
You gonna play?
Oh, they're going to play, and there's still time left, so this ain't over yet.
Yeah.
All right, shut up.
All right. Thank you, Howie. Howie Roosevelt, thanks.
No.
Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Huh?
Holy shit, you dumb motherfucker. You pine. Pork, you pine.
You pine as opposed to chops.
Right.
Yes, lunatic.
And they're like, yeah.
He said Q pine.
Oh, Harvey.
Steve,
Q pine.
Steve Harvey's doing his thing now. He's shucking and jiving. He acting the fool.
It's Q pine.
It's a good question.
You like that one, Chip?
It's the greatest answer I've ever heard.
I thought penis was.
Yeah, what happened with penis?
What happened?
Pork penis.
No, I feel you. It's number one. Oh, my mama. Pow.
Oh, shit. Steve's a little violent.
It's number one. Oh, really? Well, I tell you what. It's going to be number one on YouTube. But
Oh, shit.
number one on I can bet every dollar I got. You the only person that said Q pine.
You pine. Put it up there, yo. Put it up there.
Oh, boy. Family Feud Day
Wow.
continues on O&A for whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know how this started, but I think we're running out of clips, though, by now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me up the shitter would have been a better answer.
You think it should be pork me up the shitter, Jimmy? Is that what you were implying?
Yep.
You were subtly implying?
Yes, I was.
Did anyone fix your picture yet, Jimmy?
I'll say that they've not been helpful thus far.
Why?
I don't know.
You've seen some?
Yes, I have. They're not good.
You sure about that?
Couldn't be sure.
Okay. Couldn't be sure. Can you pass the tissues?
Yeah.
I
it's
see you're
fucking-
hurting, too, with this
I'm
shit.
fucking
And you don't get
all,
allergies.
No, my nostrils are all itchy. And my nose is runny, and my throat is scratchy.
Do you look? I look.
I don't look. I can't. I
look.
am
Loves to look.
horrified
Gotta
of
look.
snot in all ways, shape, or form.
Gotta look. Jimmy.
Yeah, I can't look.
Gave you Paul McCartney face. Wow, if Paul doesn't have hair, he kind of looks a little, let's just say funny. Let's just say funny.
Handy capable.
Wow, that is really good. Jim Norton with Paul McCartney face. Where is that one?
It's called Face Bomb. I don't know if that
Face
is-
bomb. Wow.
So
How do they see that picture?
Just go to my app mentions.
You just took
Okay.
Paul's face and put it on your head.
Right. Fenway _SB, sorry.
Funny.
Or Jim Norton's at mentions.
I'm Jim Norton.
Jim Norton? Jim Norton. Anyway. We did the Rob Ford. So Monica Lewinsky, yeah. What the fuck?
This
fuck does
is
she want?
this is
What the fuck does she want?
the way she's talking about what happened years ago and what she needs to do now. It almost sounds like somebody that actually did something in their life.
Right.
Talking about like she is famous for blowing the president when she was an intern.
Yeah.
And getting cum on her dress.
Yeah.
And that's it. And now she's like, I need to reclaim my destiny and who I am as a person. I need to restructure the way I'm perceived in it. Shut the fuck up, Hua.
There's nothing else to say. Didn't she write a book, too? Was there a book that came out? Didn't she do Barbara Walters? She
yeah,
did,
yeah.
She
Didn't
did, all,
do
she
all
did
this?
everything.
Oh, she also had a cigar shoved in her pussy. That's right. 'Cause
Right.
Bill Clinton thought that was hilarious.
Right.
Which, I'm not going to argue.
You know, I don't know. I don't fault. She, like Andrea Pizer wrote an article. Oh, Monica, close your mouth and disappear.
Oh,
it's almost
close
like
your mouth,
we
blowjob.
got what we need out of her.
Yeah.
And she was humiliated for a long time.
Right.
And I'm not saying, I got why there was a joke about it, but people are the ones who talked about her. She kept her mouth shut. She wasn't going on talk shows and blabbing about
No,
it.
she didn't, Jim. Get it? She didn't keep her mouth shut.
Oh, she was fucking peckers. But you know what I mean? Like, she was quiet. Everybody got every ounce of mileage out of it. She was in every magazine, on every newspaper, late night talk shows. Everyone
Exactly.
talked about her ad nauseum.
Right.
And now people are wondering, well, why is she fucked up over this? Why doesn't she just shut up and get over it? Because we're done with her.
But if you fuck the married president,
sure,
you are taking a gamble that if that gets out, you are going to be the scourge, the fucking scapegoat, whatever, the person that's bullied in the public eye. You gotta. That's a gamble you're taking.
No, I know that. Even though she was young, it's like what girl's going to say no to sucking the pre? It's hard to say no to that.
I bet a bunch did.
But you're probably right.
I bet a bunch said no, and aren't going through this horribleness.
But just that people are mad that now she's like, that's what bothers me. Not like that the people made fun of her, but now all of a sudden they're like, oh, shut up. But it was like, how come we didn't shut up for fucking 10 years about this girl?
Jimmy's riding in on his white steed.
Yeah,
in his suit of armor.
No, it's more like for Andrea Pizer to tell someone, are you going to tell me you didn't write about that
Hey, now don't
until
stop
it was
bashing
over?
Andrea
I
Pizer.
would never, and she's a delight.
She really
no, I'm not
is.
going to white knight Monica Lewinsky. I don't agree on this.
But it's coming out of nowhere, though.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Well, why is Vanity Fair talking to her then?
I don't know. I
think it's posturing for a Hillary possible.
Oh, so they probably
thing,
are like
so.
pushing for anything that could maybe damage her. So let's get Monica back on the circuit.
Back in the news to show that you can't control your husband. How can you control a country?
But why? You know what I mean? If she's so irrelevant, why would Vanity Fair?
She'll
do
never
a
be
thing with her? She's only relevant because we make her relevant. If no
She'll
one would
always
talk to
be
her,
relevant, though.
Yeah,
always.
Well, then we shouldn't complain that she's talking.
Presidential shit never goes away.
You're always talking.
She's bummed about her global humiliation,
The
but
Campari.
But she knew better at her age. She was old enough to know that maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to take a cigar in your pussy.
She didn't blow up the whole spot. That fucking fat pig Linda Tripp did.
Oh, good point.
Monica didn't go out and blab to the tabloids. She kept her mouth shut after that. She didn't fucking start it. That was all fatso Linda Tripp.
Yeah, whatever happened to that monster?
I hope she's dead.
Oh, she is terrible.
She went away.
There are consequences, though. Remember when they tried to gussy her up? Because she couldn't take all that abuse that she was getting.
Yeah.
She was getting fucking hammered about
Look at her. She was hated.
How she looked. And then she tried to gussy herself up.
She is brutal looking.
She's a monstrous, ugly pig.
She is brutal looking. Is there any recent photos of her?
Jealous fatso.
And try to find anything relative. Oh, 2013.
Yeah, you think that was jealous?
Of course it was. Dice had a really funny bit
Yeah.
about the fat friend.
The fat friend.
No real new pictures of her. I would bet that those are all old. Oh, who?
Oh, yeah, that's fucking John Goodman did her on Saturday Night Live. I remember that one. John Goodman played her. I think that's what I remember an interview with her.
Right.
And she said that she decided to get herself gussied up, have a little makeover, after she saw that they chose John Goodman to play her on SNL. It was so trying for her to watch John Goodman. Out of everyone they could have gotten.
They They looked at him and said, yes, you're perfect for this.
That's it. And it looks like her.
She says the political machine ruthlessly made her a scapegoat to save his presidency. She's 40. She decided to tell her story now because of the suicide of Tyler Clementi, the 18-year-old Rutgers freshman who jumped from the George Washington Bridge in September 2010.
The guy that got videotaped being gay?
That was 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that is the guy. That guy jumps to his death in 2010, which is a horrible story.
And then Monica decides that
she needed to tell her story now because of that.
Who jumped to his death?
4 years later, 3.5 years later.
A gay guy at college with
the Rutgers
other
guy with the webcam.
Yeah.
They secretly taped him.
They just showed
what?
Guy Fieri outside of Fox. He's outside. I think they're going to do some cooking. We might want to crank that volume up when they go back to
Yeah, let's do that.
To him.
Yeah,
so we're prepared for our Guy Fieri interview.
Oh, yeah.
This piece by Andrea Pizer, people, like, she did try to move on. She didn't have anything really take off, and she tried hosting a dating thing, and she tried this and that handbag company. But people's obsession with if people would have just looked at it and said, that's just the girl who sucked his dick. Hey, look, he banged a lot of girls. If the public would have not been so interested, nobody would give a fuck.
Yeah.
The public became obsessed, couldn't get enough, and now they're fucking mad that she has carte blanche to talk as loud as she wants, whenever she wants, because we made it.
But
we made that.
I understand the point when it's a story and you're like, oh my God, why are people fixating on this? But you can't just blow that off, huh? Like it's just like a celebrity little romp. She fucking blew the married president in the Oval Office.
Right.
That is a story where the American people will go, oh, yeah, we are going to fixate on this. And we are fascinated with this story because it's got so many angles to it. So she kind of, she made this bed. Now she's got to suck a dick in it.
But then we should understand that when she wants to talk, just don't. I'm not saying that she should. People are like, well, why is she, like Andrea Pizer is writing this? Then why are you writing the article? If she's so irrelevant and valueless, why are you writing the article? Why is Vanity Fair doing an article?
Yeah, it's just weird that's coming out of nowhere. I keep going back to that point. Really strange. When she's trying to say this Clementi suicide got her thinking. She said Clementi suicide, she wrote, made her mother frantic because it dredged up memories of her fears for her own daughter after the scandal broke.
Yeah. Oh, she thinks she was going to try to off herself or
Do you remember what her nickname was?
Lewinsky?
I forgot until this article. It's the next line of the article.
Monica's nickname?
Yes. It was one of the things
Lewinsky?
It was one of the things they called her.
Lewinsky.
It was 2 words.
Oh.
Do you remember they used to call her the...
Hold on.
You almost got it?
Wait, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Monica the Pecker Sucker.
They dubbed her the Portly Pepper Pot. Remember that?
Oh, my God.
What a horrible nickname to have.
Remember that one? The Portly Pepper Pot.
You remember that, right?
Yes.
I forgot all about that one.
Because
he works here.
The
Portly Pepper Pot.
No one wants to be called the Portly Pepper Pot.
Portly. Oh, that was a good one. Who used to say that? The Daily News?
For her full figure and undisguised lust for the married president. Said she never tried to kill herself, but had suicidal thoughts as the seamy details of their tawdry tryst emerged. My own suffering took on a different meaning. Perhaps by sharing my story, I reasoned I might be able to help others in their darkest moments of humiliation. The question became, how do I find and give a purpose to my past, she wrote. She's 40 years old.
Give a purpose
Do you know
to
she's
her path.
40? Did we say that?
Yeah, 40.
How many years ago is this? At least 20.
1995. 19 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that would be a good reason to come back out if it's 20 years later.
If every day she walked around and just screamed through a bullhorn about her blowing the president, we have no one to blame but ourselves because we became obsessed with it. Exactly. Just a chubby chick who blew the president. Why is that so interesting to people? But you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you're right, I get why she should have known better. But why are we so obsessed with it?
It's a big one, man. Blowing the president.
It's
blowing
a huge
the president
story.
in the White House.
It's not just blowing the president. It was a whole thing about his irresponsibility as the president, his disrespect of the office. Like, it went into a whole nother area than just, sucking a dick or shit like that.
We loved Jocktober so much that we're kind of bringing it back here and there. Don't worry, not every day, but maybe once every 2-3 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's there's just too much gold out there on the airwaves. Though
we need a real good name for this feature.
Yeah.
There is too much gold. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine. It's just a bevy of entertaining radio out there, and we ought to showcase it.
Should we just call it shit radio?
I like
why get fancy
shit radio.
Why get fancy with the name when we could just call it shit radio from around the country?
Episode of shit radio.
Yeah.
What is this bit of shit?
Sam is saying this is worse than anything we did.
Better.
Better meaning worse?
That is a bold statement.
Yes.
Because we had some pretty good
bad stuff.
Yeah.
Of everything we played during Jocktober, this is my favorite.
Wow.
This is better than anything we played in Jocktober?
I prefer this to anything we played
He
during
prefers this.
All
Okay,
right,
so
all right,
it's
you're
more
sarcastic.
shitty.
Well, Anthony, it's our old station once again. You know how they
listening.
How they didn't want to, continue with us, even though we were doing quite well.
Wait,
we did our jobs.
Kevin from Connecticut says radiocrity.
Radiocrity?
If we weren't going for something dirty, filthy, and to the point, radiocrity is pretty funny because it's just. But this is worse than mediocre.
Radiocrity.
Radiocrity.
No, shit radio.
It's got to be shit radio.
I like the name,
it,
though, Kevin. But
I like it, but it's just not. It's not shitty enough.
No, it's
and
shit.
Voss won't be able to say it.
No, radiotrocity. Never forget. Shut up. Oh my God.
We don't.
Never forget, people. They're without a drug or drink for 23 years or a thought.
I love how Bob is shocked. We hang out with him.
I know. It's just so funny. Because
we have the same story.
It's like me going, I saved a baby. Just say, good night, people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good night.
I saved a baby.
Well, shit radio, sure. It's our old station.
Yeah.
They're doing nothing after we left, which is amazing. I thought they had some kind of plan.
They got now.
Where? Oh, this is
our old station.
Oh, well,
92.3 now.
Oh, okay.
Because it's happening now.
Now.
It's going out of business now.
Now. It sucks now.
Should I just play the first track without explaining?
I could alert what's a little bit of
Go ahead,
what's going on. And this is kind of a serious thing that somebody broke in to the 92.3 Now promotions office.
No.
And
wow, did they?
To get the new Aerosmith song?
Yeah.
No, they had, as most radio stations do, $10,000 in cash.
Oh, yeah.
In the office.
They always keep it in the office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just cold hard cash.
These radio stations aren't normally just filled with skells and fucking lowlives and dregs of society.
How about this? They couldn't afford to keep us on, but they have $10,000 cash laying around.
Listen to us. We couldn't get.
We couldn't get bumper stickers. We couldn't get T-shirts, but they got 10 large just sitting in a drawer somewhere.
That someone could just steal.
Yeah.
Well, they decided to mention this on the air. Tic Tac and the Freak Show, of course, the afternoon show.
I think I work with Tack at one of these diners I'm doing. I'm coming.
So Tic Tac
Why would they mention that there was this money laying around?
I guess no. It's not there anymore. It's not lying around anymore.
Shit.
That's what they brought up.
Did the money get stolen?
Somebody broke in and stole it.
Wow.
All $10,000, and the jocks are not happy.
I want to see how they handle this because
Why are they doing like 1950s radio? This is like 1950s.
I would call that person the winner.
yeah, exactly.
Well, all right, well, Tic Tac breaks the news. Someone stole $10,000 from the Now FM prize room. Listen to this, Ed. This is shit radio.
All right, 92.3 Now. It's Tic Tac. Sorry. This has been...
The acting chops there. Sorry, wrong kind.
I just hung up the phone.
You're not going to believe this one.
He's flabbergasted. He's flabbergasted through the echoey fucking sound that they put on.
I got to rent a car.
But he made sure he played the proper amount of music before he broke the big news, right? Instead of like breaking into whatever fucking record was playing.
I'd be like, just pick the fucking money. Right. To play the music.
Right. What did he do this at 7? Oh, it's the afternoon's 3:20.
This is at.
I would bet this was 5:20. This is a 5:20 break.
Is it? I believe this is actually 3 on the dot.
That's not smart.
Well, they got to start it, maybe. Maybe
Yeah, I
it
guess
continues
you're
a while.
All right.
All right, this has been a crazy day. We got the Bieber thing going on.
With the Bieber thing, too? This Bieber thing.
Holy shit.
And he remembered to hit the bed music, too.
Because he would get in trouble if he doesn't talk over a bed.
Even if
I think if 10,000 was missing, I think the PD would go, you know what, it's okay you didn't talk over the bed.
Yeah, just make an announcement.
Right.
Maybe the beaver ate it?
Yeah, what happened with the beaver? Wow, this is, we can't get through 2 seconds.
A crazy day. We got the Bieber thing going on, and then our vice president of marketing, Jody, walks in. She's crying. She's in tears. If you just joined us, somebody actually stole.
Not our Jody.
I don't know.
And I'm sorry that this knowledge got out, but this is what happened. Somebody stole $10,000 cash.
How is he sorry the knowledge got out if he's saying it on the air? I'm sorry this knowledge got out, but now I'm going to say it over the airwaves.
So
over 50,000 watts of air.
So another 2,000 people know. Get it? No one's listening.
Dude, this is so hack, bad, fucking, typical radio that
But they thought
radio.
this is going to be huge.
Oh,
when we announce this with the beaver and the missing money.
Meetings they must have had talking about this and spelling it out and saying how, look, you really got to play this up now, guys. Don't skip.
We'll bring Jody in crying later. She'll come in crying.
So she's going to be crying. I'm gonna act like flabbergasted.
Jody is not on the air. So.
Oh, thank God.
Whichever
I
Jody
love
is.
Jody.
I don't know.
You remember Jody.
Do I?
Oh, please remember her at least.
I
She
remember
was really
anybody
cool to us.
in my wake. I don't remember. I look over the bow, not the fucking stern. I fucking don't care what I'm leaving in my prop wash.
Poor Jody was left there to deal with this shit.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. She's aight.
But this is what happened. Somebody stole $10,000 cash in broad daylight from our radio station. $10,000. And so now we're looking, but yeah, what?
You have to take this call.
What line?
5.
Somebody wants to talk? All right, hello. Tora, who the hell did you just...
You're going to take a call out of all this fucking madness? There was a big robbery. Hold on. We got a caller. Holy shit, somebody's calling our show. Pick up. This is one caller. We got to get him on.
Someone's requesting a song, the new Miley Cyrus song.
We got a call. Yeah, it's a radio station, Stu.
Yeah, we got a call. Are they talking?
Right. You're probably getting, a dozen an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure they're come rolling it. This is so bad.
This could be the worst ever.
Wait a minute. I'm getting Sean, the producer, is saying they did this exact bit on 104.1 in Hartford. This is probably
It's one of those fucking bits
a bit that an agency puts out, and they come with a consultant, and they sit with the staff and tell them how to work it.
Unless there's a burglar that's going from station to station stealing all their money.
I think it's a serial money stealer
I think
criminal
that's a little more realistic.
You don't think he wants to be the 10 caller, this guy, do you? He's just going to fucking take all the money.
Hacks.
Unbelievable.
I love this. I love how bad this is. I love hating shit like this.
All right, let's listen.
The acting is terrible.
Well, listen
really bad.
Listen to the phone call thing again.
Louis Beans.
So now we're looking, but yeah, what?
You have to take this call.
What line?
5.
Somebody wants to talk? All right, hello.
Hello, who is this?
Tora, who the hell did you just put through?
Who is it?
Who the hell did you just put through? Now he's getting angry.
No, who the hell did you put through?
Mr. Faversham, are you on the phone?
That was either a beaver or Rich Voss.
Mr. Faversham, you'll bring back that money. Bring back that money.
So bad.
You know it wasn't the fifth caller. It was the first caller.
$10,000 and my string of Peloponnese.
Well, Tic Tac talks to the mysterious caller.
Now, this mysterious caller, does this in any way fit in with the money missing? Or
well, I mean, you see, it's very suspicious. He's using a voice modulator.
There is some kind of weird voice thing going on.
Could it be?
Oh my God!
The criminal calling in?
Stop!
And he has throat cancer. I have your money.
I know a radio guy that stole $500 million, but Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Is he
what you're
going to
talking
give that away?
Oh, Jesus. We're just talking about Now FM.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help
Just
myself.
92.3 Now. Now.
Yeah, let's talk about now.
Now.
I'm sorry.
Tic Tac.
I was only joking.
Now, Tic Tac.
Yeah, let's go to Tic
Tic
Tac.
Tac.
Talking to the
The freak
mysterious
show.
caller.
Yes, this is Tic Tac. Who is this?
This is your new friend. Are you having a bad day? A little trouble at the radio station?
I don't know who the hell this is, but I don't really have time to talk to you right now.
I have time.
Why doesn't he have time to talk to him right now?
There's stuff going on. See, this is the thing.
He can't put two and two together and realize, wait a minute, $10,000 is missing, and this really strange call just came in.
Tic Tac in the freak show.
Maybe you should take the call and figure out if it has something to do with the...
But the reason he doesn't have time to talk right now is because something big is
None of it makes sense.
Look, the
This
thing is,
so bad.
Tic
I
Tac
hate
and the
actors.
freak show, they like to have fun on their show and get a little wild.
I see.
Okay, well, I'm
This
just
is out
saying
of
that
control.
sometimes it gets a little too serious, though, when you start talking
Yeah.
about stealing $10,000.
Who the hell is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Time? I have lots of time. I have 10,000 units of time.
What?
Who designed the security system at your radio station?
Are you the one that took the $10,000?
Well, look, it's such a vague term, but I do have it.
You took the $10,000.
Yeah, that's what they say.
He said it 3 times.
Yeah, that's what that
I
thing
am-
is saying.
I am no Olivier by any stretch of the imagination, but this motherfucker is so utterly bad.
So you're telling me.
And
Look, I don't have time for this.
I know of a radio duo that gave away $100,000 once.
Well, yeah, I do too.
See how I just saved our asses? Sort of. All right, let's get back to this.
This is so bad.
The 923 now fugitive explains to Tic Tac what he wants. His demands are very, ready for this, Ant? Radio friendly.
Thank God for the station, right?
So it's nothing about, somebody's life is in danger or...
Well, believe it or not, some of his demands could actually increase like TSL.
Oh,
so
wow.
Time spent listening.
All
so
right.
that could be
Let's
great.
see what his demands are.
And I know of
And
a
how the jock, takes the demands.
Yes.
And I know of a fat fuck radio host that once gave away a toy Yoda.
Hey, Toy Yoda.
Toy Yoda.
And it was a little Yoda doll, Star Wars action figure. We're giving away a Toy Yoda.
And he had to say it that way, too. Toy Yoda.
Toy Yoda. Why are you saying Toyota so funny? No, not Toyota. A Toy Yoda. You're going to get me screwed, dude.
What was the other one? There's another one.
God
It'll come to
damn.
him. All right, listen to this. Tic Tac.
Do you understand the moment you walked out of this door with the $10,000 that you stole out of the safe, you became a criminal, a fugitive?
Whoa, hey, idiot, shut up. I think you got it. I'm the fugitive. I'm the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive.
It's got a name.
Wouldn't you name yourself, if you stole from a radio station, wouldn't you name yourself after the radio station?
And I'd call back and let him know. Yeah.
Holy mother.
I'd be knee-deep in dead hookers right now.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Please.
God.
I'm the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive.
But Anthony, do you know that when you left that building, you became a criminal?
Yeah. Exactly.
Aren't radio guys supposed to be cool? Like, you'd be like, whatever.
Yeah, good. Spend it in good health,
Yeah,
you
it ain't-
motherfucker.
it ain't my money,
Hey,
fine.
send me half, please.
Yeah, and why is the DJ fucking pissed off?
Why does he
It's
care?
not his money.
It's not his money.
And the
Is
the
this
fugitive speaks slowly so that even though he's got a voice modulator, the important branding messages like his name are clear for everybody.
All right, let's listen.
Could you repeat that for me, please?
You're a fugitive.
No, I'm the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive.
The 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive. Now bring back the money. Now.
No. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a little game. Tomorrow morning, at 10 a.m., I'm going to call Lisa, and I'll tell her a little bit about myself.
You don't understand. This is New York. We will catch you by 10 a.m.
Well, he's from New York, not Detroit, so he knows.
Hi, nye.
He's
this
a New
is
Yorker.
awful.
I am speechless.
I have never in all my years, and believe me, we heard Rocco's show.
Yeah.
Heard anything so blatantly fake and stupid, embarrassing on the radio. Bra bombing, better than this.
I know a radio duo.
Yes. This could be the worst fucking radio bit I've
but
ever
when
heard.
we were being hacked, we were doing it in small market shit.
Yeah.
This is New York City's supposed to be the big time for radio.
So if you guys had stayed at 92.3 now, you wouldn't have played along with
What do you
the
think,
future.
Sam? What do you think?
What do you think that meeting would have been like?
What do you think? What do you think? Give me the answer, Sam.
I thought you guys were more like company guys. Say, oh, yeah, good. Okay, so the fugitive calls in when?
Well, let me give you a little example if that was the fact and we still were doing it. Oh, are you? Great. Good. We got shit to do, so just fucking, do what you want to do.
Yeah, bring the money back
by
tomorrow.
the way, our promotions staff sucks. They came up with this lame idea. We're giving away $10,000. Click. Shut up. He just hangs up on him. That's how it would go.
Sounds like we've worked together for a while. Well, fucking at WNAW, they want to do the, what was it called? The Revolution of Rock? No, the, what the fuck was the big slug?
Evolution of the Rock of New York.
The evolution of the Rock in New York. But they bring us in because they're going to blow up the place. And we want to just do our talk shit.
It's like a big retrospective of all the years that they've been at the rock station.
All the other jocks were really into it because they were music guys. And me and Ant every afternoon just beat the shit out of the fact that we had to do this. We refused to play certain songs because they're too faggy. We were breaking CDs. And this was all real. None of this fucking fake acting shit. We were out of our minds. Getting in fights.
We were
telling the cleaning lady that she has to push the next button because we're not playing Do You Think
Rod
I'm
Stewart,
Sexy?
yeah.
By Rod Stewart.
We're calling it the air pollution of the Rock of New York. It's just that
It was
fucking bad.
amazing. So yeah, like Ann said, we would never play along with this shit ever.
This is the Sirius XM 202 egg spreader. I'm gonna fuck women on the street and give them AIDS unless you give me $10,000.
This is more like it. Stay on the line.
Boy, I would hate for some kind of character to call the Ron and Fez show today with some demands. That would really, really suck. That would really, really suck. Are they off today? I know Cheech and Chong are around here. I think Ronnie's talking to Cheech and Chong.
Oh, they doing
today.
But that was early.
Oh, okay. So they might be
not
doing
be
the show?
off. Yeah,
All right,
that was
good.
Well,
this morning.
they are go-getters.
All right, here we go. The Fugitive is also planning on calling at 1, 3, and 6 Monday through Friday.
Not just 10 a.m.
Is he? He's going to call it set times?
Oh, yeah.
Would the police be monitoring those calls? That he's saying exactly when he's calling in?
And then I'll call back at 1 o'clock. And then I'll call back at 3 o'clock. And then I'll call back at 6 o'clock. And then I'll have a nice weekend. And on Monday, I'll do it again. Repeat after me. 10, 1, 3,
You got it.
6. Maybe that's a clue right there. Who knows? I could be anybody. I could be that weird guy in the cubicle next to you.
Toro, trace this number. Trace the number, Toro. Trace the number.
I could be that guy on the subway who always reads the foreign magazines. But that's for you to find out.
Are there tracing? Is there tracing equipment at the studio? I don't remember us being able to trace a phone call.
We had
You could
an
hang up.
old phone system.
I guess you could dial *69.
Yeah, I don't think that's
No,
tracing.
we actually had one of those old fucking phone things.
And you hit the button.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, we didn't. When we were at the station, there was no
they also
tracing.
And they also did this promotion in Rhode Island as well. All the radio
they
stations
did?
are
Yeah,
coming.
they're coming forward now.
Sounds like
saying
a
they
cat
did this.
burglar.
Yeah.
I think FM's making a comeback.
Yeah, this is putting it over the top.
I'm getting out there.
This
Die,
is gonna
fuckers.
put regular radio right back where it belongs.
Well, at least
Shitter.
then I guess what? They move on to the next jock?
Well, he said he was going to call in at 10 o'clock the next morning. So
Oh,
Lisa
shit.
Page, who we all know from her great
so you've
Jay-Z
been-
interview.
Oh, right.
She's doing her show, and all of a sudden,
Make them believe there's nothing going on.
Now,
until-
didn't they
until-
know at 10 o'clock this guy was calling? He said it enough times.
well, luckily she tells her audience about the incident with the $10,000.
Oh, okay.
And right as that happens, she gets the mysterious
She was
phone
upset
call.
too, right?
She was very upset.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yesterday, $10,000 was stolen from our marketing department, and
More good acting.
we have no idea who did it, but it happened in broad daylight. And the money was supposed to be used for the Yankees Day Parade today. It was $10,000. It was all that was left in our...
Yankees Day Parade?
Would
For
you
what?
guys...
Are you fucking kidding me? What? They couldn't come up with a better reason for the 10,000?
What were they going to spend 10,000 on?
Well, that's never put out there. Maybe a
The
float?
Yankees Day Parade. What did they talk
Like they
about?
would put
They have
10,000 out for
they have
anything.
Absolutely no creativity.
92.3. Nobody listened to us, Float.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even know who the PD is these days over there, but imagine that guy's just like giving him a pep talk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going great, man.
This is good. We got people. They're going to be listening.
Keep in mind...
Critiquing their acting. Yeah.
How long ago was the Yankee Parade?
Fuck, dude, I don't know. 2 weeks ago?
It was,
Okay,
it
well,
was after I drank my dad's cum from the tweeted thing.
Yeah, exactly. I was tweeting. I was a little angry.
That was when the promotion started. So since the Yankee Parade, the fugitives been calling in Monday through Friday.
Enough with the fugitives.
At 10, 1, 3, and 6.
And 6.
I'll give him fucking promotion today. I don't care.
Let's all listen and see if we can figure out who he is.
Day Parade today. It was $10,000. It was all that was left in our budget. So we don't know, like, how it happened, who did it, how they got even access to the building. I don't know, but what? Who was on the line? Hello?
Hello, Lisa. It's nice to meet you.
Yo, who is this?
Well, if you were listening
There's only one person it can be, you dumb twat!
Wouldn't the police be there waiting for the 10 o'clock call, first of all?
Yeah, we've all seen the old school movies.
And
they hung up too quickly.
Should have kept them on another 2 seconds.
Keep them on, keep them
They
on,
make that
keep 'em on.
stretch thing, like, keep it going, keep it going. And then she just doesn't know the voice. She didn't hear the fucking tick and tack show or whatever.
Who's this?
The thing is, she started talking about the $10,000 as a coincidence at 10 o'clock. She didn't realize she was going to be getting a call.
And then she's like, who's
just
this?
as she started that talk.
So maybe
break.
that's why she was confused, right?
Yeah, because it was all spontaneous.
Oh, who is this?
You dumb cunt. Don't you realize the voice was everyone call like this to request one of these stupid techno-punk shit songs? It's the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive. Mouthful, fuck. Come up with a cooler name. Like the guy.
The guy that stole the money.
Guy that stole the money guy.
They had to settle on that name. What are you talking about?
They had a long, drawn-out fucking name.
Nobody's calling in.
All right.
Except for this one guy. For 2 days.
Could everyone... All right, here's a homework assignment. I want everyone out there to buy a bullhorn and start calling this station around the clock as other fugitives.
It's 5:30. You can't be the fugitive.
I am, yeah.
Yo, who is this?
Well, if you were listening to that old who was on after you yesterday, then I think you know who I am. I'm your new BFF.
Her new BFF.
Yes, and of course, I'm sure it's the 92. We know. Oh, God.
You can hit a wrecking ball going through that building right now. That's fucking over.
Yeah, it's fucking
over.
It's done.
Well, Anthony, good news. The fugitive lets Lisa know what he's doing with the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for her acting. You know, she's going to be like, you can't do that.
Yo, what's the deal? I did hear a little bit of this yesterday. So you have $10,000 of our money that we were supposed to use towards the Yankees big parade promotion that we were doing. That's all we had left, and you.
Yes, well, here's the deal.
They haven't spent $10,000 on anything.
That's what's hysterical. They
I
don't
love
have
taking the people
money.
inside this shit. We were there, what, 2 years? They might have spent $100 on it. For real. For real.
And like they're going to blow
I think they
10
bought us
logs on the
breakfast once and went, hope you're not too hungry because this is all we can afford.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
I am embarrassed for this fucking station.
Why? 'Cause
Embarrassed.
Somebody stole their $10,000.
All right, Sam.
Sam, you're an asshole.
We get it. You're an asshole.
Let's hear this.
That we were doing. That's all we had left. And you,
Yes, well, here's the deal. I introduced myself last night, and I'm going to talk to the people at the radio station as long as I stay interested and you don't screw around with me. I'll call back every day, Monday through Friday, at 10, 1, 3, and 6. And I'll give you just a tiny
that time
bit
spent
of
listening.
information about myself. Here's the ground rules, as much as they are. You have to ask me if you want me to give you the money back. You have to ask me exactly the right way. And the right way is, are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive? Lisa,
I'm confused.
She'd be like, I'd be like, hold on, let me write that down.
Yeah.
What are you?
I have
my
to say,
God.
are you
The what?
I don't know.
find the fugitive and ask the exact phrase,
Yes.
are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive?
When
The thing is, you gotta keep listening because every time he calls in, he gives a clue as to who he might be.
Who he is.
And then you have to find him on the street.
dude,
What?
You have to find the guy on the street and
am I gonna
say,
do that?
it's too much work.
But he's a criminal. Why would I want to? Would the police be a little leery about civilians just walking up to a thief like that?
God, I hope one of their listeners walks up to a gangbanger and gets shot. in
Did you steal the money? Yes, I did, motherfucker. Yeah, now you a witness, bitch. Bam, shot in the head.
sorry about the homicide yesterday. That was not due to 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive, and the radio station has not held responsible. The lawyers asked me to read this. We apologize to the family of the dead person.
Yeah, a lot of Kevin from Connecticut. This bit might have worked in 1979. Exactly.
This is
and the one thing you
ass
learn
radio.
when you do radio that you have to keep it fucking simple when you're giving shit away. That's why
Oh,
seventh
my God.
just seventh caller you get blank.
Yeah.
Word of the day is blank. When we tell you to call, just know the word of the day. Now, I couldn't follow what they were saying.
This is begging for listeners for the whole week or month.
Yeah.
They're just saying, please.
if you find this fugitive on the street and you ask him properly and he says yes, then you get to keep the $10,000. And since he stole it and then he gave it to you, now it's yours.
Sam, can we make Airehk our fugitive?
Yes. if you see Airehk on the street.
And if you ask him wrong, he's going to ass fuck you.
Are you the 10th?
Way, and the right way is, are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive? Lisa, could you repeat that, please?
wait, so you're telling me that you just want random people to come up to you and ask, are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive? And just like that, you're going to give the money back?
I thought you'd be the one who would be trustworthy and would believe in me.
Holy shit, this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. God. I gotta get on my knees, Ham.
Yes. On his knees praying.
Because I know how these lawyers are. Oh, please.
How do you hope this plays out?
Oh, that the wrong person is asked if they're the fugitive. Just like we joked about, by the way.
Yeah.
That's all it's
And
going
they're
to
going to
take.
say, who the fuck are you calling the fugitive? And fucking punch you in the fucking face.
Just because I'm Hispanic doesn't mean I'm a motherfucking fugitive.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a disaster waiting to happen.
Please.
This is.
We should just go out.
And this is going on
we
right
should
now.
just go out on the street right now and assault someone and go, oh, fuck, we thought it was the
I
fugitive.
thought it was a fugitive. I'm trying to get your money back. I'm doing good, right?
with you.
We did good, right? We fucking...
He didn't have the money on him,
We
though.
zip-stripped his hands behind his back, kicked him a few times, tuned him up. He talked. He said it was him.
Yeah.
After we kicked him in the face a few times.
So, and I think we have to... Okay, I think we have to fast forward to the next day.
Yeah, well, this is like the next Monday.
The next Monday.
They're dragging this on.
Because you're going to hear Lisa again, but now this is after the weekend or something?
Now that we've set everything up, I just threw in a couple of the fugitives' calls over the past week or so.
All right.
Wow, you've been working on this one for a while.
Well, I mean, and now we got to keep following him. So
Oh, please.
I know where I'll be at 10, 1, 3, and 6 p.m.
Dude. More fugitive shit.
Let's just go outside and tackle somebody. That would be so fucking fun.
Well, the fugitive.
I thought it was them.
The fugitive's been messing with Lisa Page.
Yeah.
He thought Lisa Page was being impolite to him, and so at one point he made her go out on the street because otherwise he wouldn't have given the money back. So she had to stand out on the sidewalk with a sign on her that says "I heart Barry Manilow."
Wow.
Of all the embarrassing things. Of course, luckily the sign also
Why would
said,
the fugitive say
"I'm Lisa
I
Page
heart
from 92.3
I
now."
heart N-words.
Listening to me. Now I'm gonna lock your doors, you fucking cunt. Lock your fucking doors. I'm gonna fuck you.
We traced.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
We traced the fugitive phone call. It's coming from the studio.
I'm the fugitive.
What are the odds that the fugitive is Tom Chiusano?
I'm going to bore you to death with a meeting.
Tom would have never allowed this to happen.
No, this is so hack.
All right, so the following Monday, you hear Lisa again fooling around with the fugitive.
Yeah.
Hello, Lisa.
Oh, it's you again.
How was your weekend?
Well, it would be better if we could just find this freaking money. Can you just give it the money back?
Why would that affect her weekend?
Why does it matter? No one would. Could you?
Why would she have a bad weekend over
Let's
this?
picture this. We work at that radio station. Someone comes in and goes, "Holy shit, dude. Someone stole fucking 10 grand. Some
Cool.
idiot left 10 grand in the fucking marketing office and someone stole it." You know what we'd do?
Fucking
Some dummy,
idiots.
so fired, completely fired. Someone's getting fired.
Although, I need help from an AF listener.
Oh.
What band had their whole fucking van stolen? And we actually, all afternoon long, was trying to find their van. And by the end of the show, we...
I'm the fucking 1027 WAAF band equipment stealer guy. I'll be calling at 10, 10:15, 10:30, 10:45, 11, 11:15, 11:30, 11:45, 12. All right.
And doing a drum solo out of the 12.
Someone's got to help us out. The band became pretty fucking famous, and their van was stolen. By the end of our show, I swear to God, they found it in a horrendous neighborhood, and nothing was left. And they even called us like, "I really appreciate the help, but unfortunately, it doesn't have a happy ending. But thanks anyway, guys. We'll see you next time we're in town." I forgot the fucking band.
Yeah.
And there's the picture of Lisa Page. Like, there's no one on the street.
My name
no
is
one
Lisa
gives a
Page. I
shit.
work for 92.
There is no
I love Barry Manilow. What? There's no one around. There are less people than on a normal day in New York.
And can I tell you something? She looks like someone that would probably enjoy a Barry Manilow song.
Yeah.
So what's the big fucking deal?
And thank God the fugitive allowed her to plug her name and station on the humiliating sign.
Right.
There's 3 people on 2 blocks.
In New York City. This is supposed to be a big thing. Like, people are like, "Wow, she's going to be outside. I got to see this."
You think a lot of people are asking who the fugitive is?
No, I didn't even. We're in radio. I didn't even hear about this dumb thing.
Are you the 92.3 now fugitive?
Maybe, Sam.
This is so fucking stupid. What are they trying to make it like an action movie?
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, look at it. He's making them do things. And
I want you to stick a big black dildo in your cunt in front of the building.
Go to the adult toy shop and get something called the anal intruder. No, put the lid down. You won't be kneading or using that. Shove it dry up your hiney hole. Good girl. Now, we need someone to follow her anal blood trail to the radio station.
What? We're going overtime today, Dan. I have the boys figured out. Sorry to Ron and Fez. But they have a long day anyway. They got the Cheek and Chomp day.
Oh, my
I'm sure Ronnie wouldn't mind a little breaking
can't
action.
believe how there's nobody on the street for 2 blocks.
For
I
a
get
big
there.
radio promotion. Oh, and she really looks like someone that would fucking maybe would listen to some Barry.
I mean, he's got hits. I'm sure she's listened to a
Who
few of
gives
them.
a shit?
Dog named Bagel. Like a longer, I'm dead.
The fucking fugitive rules. Get more of this shit. All right, so let's go back to the audience.
We could just find this freaking money. Can you just give it the money back? Just give the money back already. God.
I didn't ask you that question. I actually was pretending like I cared.
You're not going to get away with this. We're going to get you.
I'll eventually we get bored and go to Atlantic City and go to the Wheel of Fortune slot machine. That would be fun. Now, how about if you just shut up and listen?
It's been 9 days.
It's been just 9 days. But it does seem like ages. Don't ask anyone you know who dressed up for Halloween. I was still contagious. Ask everyone you know. Are you the 92.3 now $10,000 fugitive?
Did you hear the clue?
What was the clue? What was the clue?
It said,
I thought he said something. He's contagious.
it said don't. It said don't ask anyone you know who dressed up for Halloween. I was still contagious. So it was someone who was sick at Halloween and didn't dress up.
What?
That's the clue.
But is it someone that works there?
Don't
Then
know.
how would but how would the listeners know?
Right.
Know that? Yeah, they're not at the fucking party.
They would have to give a shit about what they're hearing.
Like, who's going to win? Someone that works at the station and goes, oh, that's Bill. He's fucking over there in accounting.
That was his stupid idea.
Yeah.
Give him the money.
It could be anyone, literally.
How about
Somebody
this?
who works at the gas station or the radio station or a
But
celebrity.
how would
or
anyone know if the guy at the gas station didn't dress up for Halloween and was contagious?
You have to ask.
And how about this stupid company uses the $10,000 to get a jock that just says interesting shit?
Yeah, there you go. They could hire a morning
Creed.
show.
Hire a morning show for
Motherfucker.
$10,000.
And it was fucking Creed when they were on their way up.
It was Creed?
It was fucking Creed, man.
Creed.
They were all right to
Wow.
us. I know a lot of people make fun of that. What's his name, Scott.
One of them could be the fugitive.
But they were all right to us back,
One of
back
Creed?
then.
It could be.
Was Creed.
It could be.
With the van thing that we were talking about. All right, Tic Tac. Now we're back to Tic Tac.
Tic Tac, because remember, he's calling all day long, so Tic Tac's getting the calls, too.
He's had 9 days to work his acting chops, too, so I'm going to want to hear what he sounds like now.
Tic Tac, good shit
Probably going to
now.
be good now. I bet.
Listen, you cunt.
Oh, Stephen S. from Bayshore makes a very good point. Don't be mean. All 17 of 92.3 Now's Twitter followers are trying hard to find the fugitive.
92.3 now, I am Tic Tac, and apparently the fugitive man is on the phone.
Fugitive man? How do you know I'm not a fugitive Lady Gaga? I could be anything. You're being presumptuous. You know, I don't have a gang, a mob, or a crew. You might want to ask friends who drink Diet Mountain Dew. Yummy, yummy in my tummy, tummy. Bye-bye, Mr. Tic Tac. I'll talk to you in 3 hours.
Has anybody...
If you're nice.
That's a good hint.
And the voice effect sucks. So if you really wanted to try
You
to
could
get into
barely
this,
even
you
hear
can't even
it.
fucking understand.
Just have a normal
half the
guy
shit.
talk on it.
Right. I'm the fugitive.
That picture of her on the street is
It's
the
so
saddest thing I've ever
Oh, my
seen in
God.
radio.
I want to find her and give her a hug.
Yeah.
And say it'll be okay.
Just whisper in her ear and go, look, I know this sucks.
Just show your twat. She'll give you more money.
Marry a guy with money. Get out of the business.
Leave this business. You're fucking I've seen fucking strippers blow sweat out of their twat. Have more dignity than you do right now with that sign around your neck.
Nobody.
There's no one there.
And this dumb station is stupid enough to put it on their website.
Somebody could have raped her, and nobody would have came to her defense.
Look, we've been in situations where people don't show up. You just don't show those pictures, you dummies. Do I have to explain everything? They have a picture on their website where it's just her by herself on a street corner with no one giving a crap.
And the guy crossing the street on the sign. That's it.
Right.
That's the only other
Yeah.
person there. But you can Photoshop people in there these days.
Help her out.
Yeah.
They have like those dumb fucking street teamers. Make believe they're fucking
walk
people on the
around.
street.
You guys, I feel like you missed his last hint.
I really did.
I think Mountain Dew.
Well, he
Drinks
said
Mountain Dew.
he doesn't have a crew, so he doesn't have like a group of friends, and he drinks Diet Mountain Dew.
Diet Mountain Dew.
You know who drinks Diet Soda and doesn't have a lot of friends?
Who?
Airehk. So
it could be
that's something
Airehk.
who could be.
Ask him.
I will. I'm
Ask
going to.
Airehk if he...
Wait, who's the
You
fat?
gotta say it the right way.
Who's the fat fuck over there?
Chunky.
All right, it's Chunky.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's chunky.
Chunky's the fugitive.
Is that why he
Does it really take the?
Oh, that's why he calls it 6 and doesn't call it in the nighttime.
It's chunky.
Yeah, but that's dinner time. He wouldn't call it dinner.
Because that's gonna be the big reveal that it was an inside job by Chunky.
It was Chunky.
And did Chunky set it up by maybe saying something like, oh, God, I was so sick for Halloween, I wanted to go out. And
Oh, that's a good question. I'd do a little research.
do a
on
little
that.
research. Find out if Chunky...
I will bet. I will just bet because they'll hold me to it.
But what if someone
It
just
is
walks up
Chunky.
to Chunky
It's
before the
fucking
promotion's
Chunky.
over?
there's a fat fuck over there that
What if
probably
someone-
drinks Diet Mountain Dew.
What if someone walks up to Chunky now and asks him?
Then, you know, he's got to go away. We're not ready to do this yet.
Or do you think they usher him in the building, surrounded by people that, like, punch the listeners away from him? Hi, are you the...
You two stand back.
Yeah, stand back. Chunky's coming out.
Sam, I don't care about this, so I'm going to forget about it, but just, you know, just remind me that I said it was Chunky.
Okay.
When the time comes.
And nobody's going to ask Chunky.
And I don't
'cause
even...
Nobody knows who Chunky is.
Yeah, they don't know who the fucking guy
Like,
is.
less people know who the Chunky is than know who the fugitive
And he's not
is.
part of the bit, so it's Chunky.
Can we go there with a camera right now in front of the studio and just start
And
harassing
just,
people?
It's Chunky. It's Chunky. Just tell
Chunky.
people, Chunky's the fugitive. And people go, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, don't listen.
Could you guys call our old radio station? You probably still have the number. I'm sure they didn't change the numbers. And just over and over go, it's Chunky. Everyone knows.
Everyone
this is
knows
stupid.
It's Chunky because he's fat. What's enough? Do we have any more clues?
And then go, you let Opie and
More
Anthony go for this?
Yeah.
The final one. Lisa hears from the future. Oh, back to Lisa? Really?
Yeah. She's got to be really mad now. 'Cause she had a weekend ruined.
Yeah.
It's been like 9 fucking days. She's probably on a period again.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Something tastes like rusty pennies. Are you on the rack? Speaking of Chunky, how's your flow this week? Lisa. My little Lisa Marie.
You haven't given the money up yet, obviously. That's why you're calling me again and annoying me.
Yes, but you know what? I like the ingenuity of your listeners. They're smarter than you.
It's only a matter of time. Just give us the money back. It was never yours to begin with.
I think we need a new mantra from you. What do you see, Lisa, when you look out the glass?
I would love to see your ass get caught and arrested right in front of my face.
Oh,
That's what would make my day.
Well, for me, water is quite near, and it seems to flow past. Bye, Lisa. I'll be watching you.
What?
You can't even understand what the fuck he's saying between the
water
sound
and
effect and the loud
And
music.
the dumb bass line. What?
He said, water is quite near, and it seems to flow fast.
She's having a period.
Yeah, you're right. You were right. You have that.
Yeah, it's a period thing.
Water is quite near, and it seems to flow fast.
They got all the clues on their website, too.
Oh, thank
A
God.
toilet flows
I'm
fast.
sure they tell everyone. We got all our clues on
Chunky
the website.
probably takes some big shits.
A sinking radio station. Close fast.
Sinking shit. Yeah.
Rats are leaving the sinking ship that is now FM.
If I was a fugitive, even though I work for the station, because it's obviously someone that works for the station, I would really make it hurt. Yeah, I would really start making it hurt.
Hi, Lisa. This is the
All right, look, it's I'm a fucking intern. I've been doing this. I really have the money, and I'm just leaving town. Bent over. It's more than I'd get paid anyway, so fuck you. Fuck you, fuck the station, fuck the GM, fuck everybody.
Get your own fucking coffee, you cunt.
Right.
The last cup of coffee I'm getting you. Fuck you, I'm leaving.
God damn, is that great. All right, well, Sam will keep us up to date on the
amazing
future
that this shit
Yes.
goes on.
I'll keep following the story.
Still goes on. Like the guy that said it the best was, that is 1979 radio. Where people were like, oh, let me get caught up in this whole thing.
Probably even earlier,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yeah.
when the fucking
Boss jocks
when the
and
fucking
shit.
Cousin Bruceys were
Yep.
happening.
We were saving that for the Pittsburgh Pirate Parade.
Yeah.
But there is literally nobody in this city that's talking about this
Dude, I
promotion.
swear to you, that's the first time
nobody.
hearing of this.
And I heard
We're
nothing.
in the
Going on
business.
for weeks.
No.
Weeks.
What? For real?
It's since the Yankee parade.
That's why if we go outside there with cameras and just start tackling people and going, are you the fugitive? And go, look, it's some kind of radio bit. I'm trying to win money. I didn't mean to hit that lady.
Just lawsuits stacking up.
It's Chunky.
Oh, enough.
Definitely
Gotta be
Chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah. And then there'll be a whole thing. Well, I was doing it because
I can't wait to hear the thrilling conclusion.
Look, it's been 3 weeks, 2 days. You ruined 2 weekends and 9 days and a night.
it back the money. Come on now. Like she would care. No one.
Like her acting on the that last one was ridiculous when
Yeah.
she got mad and she didn't say the sentence wasn't read
Structured
right
properly.
She was like, we just want you to bring the money back. She went, we just want you to bring the money back.
Unbelievable.
And Sam will keep us updated with the future thing.
People are gonna just be fucking captivated.
I'm going right out there. Man, December sucks. I got to get out there and get 10 grand.
Yeah, you need the 10 grand.
Die!
Who is it?
Me and Ann are here.
Yeah.
We're searching through the paper. I mean, I've been through the paper 3 or 4 times
Yeah,
now.
I'm looking
At least
through,
3 or 4 times.
Through all the pages, every page.
Every single page.
I'm trying to find.
I see the picture of Rihanna with her cellulite.
Yeah,
I see that the Jets coach cried after the horrible and making fun of him in the paper today.
Joe Biden's little fender bender going to the Daily Show. I see that.
Yep. Our friend Bob Saget is going to be doing some weird show on A&E.
Yeah, I see that. What else?
Allen Iverson, should the Knicks sign him?
Of course, there's
By the way, I say no.
a question about the terrorists being tried here in New York.
Yep.
The Attorney General catches some heat for that.
The Nets, a horrendous basketball team. They had like some kind of promotion where they gave away free tickets and people still didn't show to the game.
Oh,
they haven't won a game yet. The two New York teams, even though one's like it's the New Jersey Nets, but the New York City area teams.
Yeah.
Combined records, 1-20 in the NBA this year. 1-20. Wow. Jacko molest rap dad kills himself in a luxury apartment in New Jersey. What else we got?
Obama's in China.
Obama's in China. Basically, Sam, what we're saying is, we just thought by now the media would have picked up on the fugitive thing. And I can't find one article on the fugitive.
I'm stunned that a radio station here in New York City gets robbed of $10,000
in cash.
In cash.
In cash.
That is a lot of money.
During broad daylight.
Yeah. And there is what seems to be some type of criminal that is taunting them over the fact that he stole it. It should be front page news, like, look out, people.
Right.
Look out.
Like the city is scared.
Yeah.
The city is what? What would be like a Batman headline?
Crippled by the fugitive.
Yeah, sure, there you go.
This is some kind of, I would call this terrorism, because he is terrorizing people through his criminal activities.
You would think the media would be writing about this.
I don't see it at all. Now, Sam, any opinions on why?
Well, I think that the New York newspapers obviously are flawed. That's why I don't get my news from newspapers. I get all my news
Wrestling
from wrestling sites and 92.3 Now FM. And they have been covering this story.
Well, thank God.
But no one else on the internet.
Oh, no.
There's not even blogs about it. No one's blogging about it.
Well, yes, there is one website that's covering it. That would be 93 Now.
Oh, God.
They're the only ones.
Yeah, that would be the sole website.
I'm starting to think this might be a sham. What about you?
God, I don't know. I'm petrified.
You're still not sure?
I'm very scared. He made that poor girl. What's her name?
Lisa Page.
Lisa Page made that poor girl go out on the streets with a sign.
What if the fugitive comes here and robs us for all of our Xbox games that are a year old?
Really? Really? He comes here, I'll kick his teeth in.
Oh, no.
I'm
no
so
problem.
Scared of
Are we scared of the fugitive, Anthony?
Petrified. Okay. Petrified.
What? And what do they do to this Lisa Page?
Well, they made her go downstairs from the radio station, put a sign on that said, "I'm Lisa Page from 92.3 Now FM, and I love Barry Manilow," which of course she wouldn't love Barry Manilow.
That's not Now.
No. Jimmy should scream at her. This isn't a fucking Barry Manilow concert.
Oh, that's pretty outrageous.
Now there's a video.
Now there's a video.
Why is she smacking her ass?
Because the fugitive was telling her, and this is the controversy here. She didn't know there was a video being filmed. This video was posted by the fugitive.
No way.
He was there.
He was right there.
Nobody even knew.
Her?
Nobody knew.
And he said, "Hop on one leg."
Yes, he
and
did.
Smack your butt.
Yes, he did.
So we're looking at a video of her doing everything the fugitive tells her to do, and New Yorkers are walking by and they're barely looking at her.
Yeah, they don't
care less.
No one cares. Why?
You know why? Because first of all, who cares if she
fake likes Barry Manilow.
And second of
In
all,
the end, who cares?
Who cares?
And her
When you
call-
say, you know, I like rancid pussy or something, if you're the
something
fugitive,
really outrageous.
it'd be really outrageous.
Plus, her radio station name is on the sign, so people are walking by and just going, "Oh, another shitty radio promotion."
Of course.
Exactly.
Of
They look at
course.
the sign and just go, oh, what is this hack thing?
Because that's what regular radio has done to everyone.
I've never heard of that radio station.
Regular radio has made it exactly that, where you walk by and go, oh, another shitty radio promotion.
Nothing outrageous. No crowds gathering
Nope.
around her.
Nope.
It's just people. They're milling. People are milling, and just walking to work, taking an occasional glance at her sign, so they can go, oh, another shitty radio promotion.
Oh, just some bullshit.
Anthony?
Yes?
Somebody is on our phone.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Hi, this is the $5 Sirius 197 fugitive.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We're
$5.
I forgot to tell you guys, there's $5 missing from Steve's office.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
no.
my cheeseburger money.
Wait, you're the... What's your name, sir? Because thank God you made it easy for everyone, just like 92.3 now. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of fugitives calling today.
No.
His voice is disguised. How will we find out who he is?
I don't know. Maybe clues.
Every on the 17s, 617, 717, 817, 917, and 1017.
That sounds confusing.
We got to have Travis trace the number.
Yes. Travis, trace this number. My goodness, we have to track down.
Oh, no! We had him!
We only needed another 10 seconds and we'd have had him.
Oh, no!
Hey, why weren't the police there when she was outside and looking for people, maybe videotaping her, looking oddly at her, you know?
Well, the fugitive was taping from an alley.
Yeah, well, why
There's
didn't
no
they let
alley.
her out?
There's no alley in that.
There's no alley.
It was broad daylight. He was
Just
right
open.
across the street.
Open air. Unless you probably saw him taping her.
Look, man.
Why couldn't somebody else see him taping and then just walk up and go, hey, are you the 92-3?
It would really suck if our fugitive made Sam or Airehk do some outrageous things so we could get our $5 back. $5. $5.
Oh, no.
I could not get this promotion out of my head, though, last night. I just kept thinking how horrific it was. And the thought of, like, placing myself into it was giving me, like, douche chills. I was getting embarrassed.
Look, Ed and I were talking a little bit this morning. I mean, we've done a bit of hacky radio in our day. Absolutely. But the times were a little different. I mean, if you listen, this is a good exercise. If you listen to the radio broadcast of us saying that the mayor of Boston died in that, horrendous car crash for April Fool's, you listen to that. I mean, you're savvy enough now out there. You will listen and go, who would believe this?
Yeah, who's buying that?
But people believed it because it was, 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
the times were different. You could get away with it. And it was, we were never handed something from management and told, here, do this. If we did something hacky, it was all ours. It was on our own terms, and we had to fucking deal with it.
You guys had a history of being rebels. Remember the time you broke into the manager's office and played the Aerosmith CD?
Played the Aerosmith CD. Oh, we were wild.
Yeah.
We went from, coming up with, which you got to say is now a hacky thing and trying to make something out of it, to just being real.
Yeah.
Because then we realized there was just real shit to be fucking pissed off about and to do.
Yeah, it was a lot better that
I can't even count how many times we walked off a radio show and had some guy in a suit trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Now what? You think you can't just leave your show?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, bye.
So, do most of the people know what the fugitive bit is all about?
I would think so.
They had to be listening yesterday.
It was a buzz yesterday. I know one radio station that was listening yesterday.
They were listening?
Apparently,
Some of our old friends over there were listening?
There's quite a buzz over at Now FM because, believe it or not, rumor has it that this entire station staff is not quite in unity.
A little dissension in the ranks
Over
over,
the
there
fugitive.
over the fugitive bit.
Yes.
Are we calling it a bit?
No.
We don't want to give this away now.
Why isn't it on the front page? Is it on the front page? Oh,
There's a banner there, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow, they got a slick banner for the $10,000
Help
fugitive.
us track down the fugitive and receive the $10,000 reward. Now, wait a minute. If they want the money back so much,
Yeah, they give
why
him-
are they then giving it to somebody that finds the fugitive?
No, the $10,000 reward is a different $10,000.
But it's...
They want back the first $10,000.
You're robbing Peter to take Paul, as they say.
And why do they have a slick banner? Is this going to be on the side of buses? Is this going to be like a marketing campaign? They got yellow tape.
Yeah, why
Slick
would you
yellow
have
tape
that?
with
It's a
writing in the
crime.
yellow tape.
Right. The police would tell you, like, don't do this. Don't do that. You're just entertaining him.
You created a blog dedicated to him. Why would you do this?
They're really. It is a spin-off site. It's really not part of 92.3
Oh,
now.
really?
Well, yeah, because it links to fugitive.923now.com, so it's its own little entity.
Wow.
Let's just say for some reason, after we spent an hour smashing them yesterday,
Yeah.
the web guys at 92.3 Now decided yesterday afternoon would be a good time to post the last week's worth of fugitive phone calls.
So if somebody wanted to go online
Yeah.
and listen to the clues, or perhaps record them and play them.
Because you might not like the promotion your radio station is doing. We got friends and spies at almost every radio station in New York City, especially.
hysterical.
Maybe
We
we're
have
all the
spies
fugitives.
everywhere. Fucking
Oh, that is
Ed.
funny.
So this guy, it's Jay from Huntington. He's a regular. Sign should have read Lisa Page, 92.3 Now. Come dumpster, put it in my shitter.
Yeah, get a little wild. Oh, God.
She would have had to do it. The
promotion.
fugitive has her hostage.
Well, the fugitive has everyone hostage.
He stole $10,000 from the marketing room of 92.3 Now FM.
That was allotted for the Yankee parade.
It was the last $10,000 of the budget, so they
Yeah.
need it back.
So they could give it away.
So they can give it away to whoever finds the fugitive.
By the way, no one spends money on the Yankee parade.
No, a radio station.
We've been here for a bunch of the World Series now wins, and no one spends any money. You just show up.
You show up with the van,
and you give out,
stickers,
and you throw some confetti or whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
shit
you
is.
throw your little ticker tape confetti.
Right.
You maybe give out some of those big cards saying what the station's about. You don't spend $10,000.
Maybe they wanted to buy $10,000 worth of bumper stickers.
Yeah, but
No.
You don't think
No.
so?
But they can't even do that right.
No.
The money was for the Yankee parade. The $10,000 was going to be used for the
stop.
Yankee parade. So we got a few fugitive clips here for everybody.
Yeah, I wanted to catch everybody up because I got from the last couple days, and then I spent all day yesterday listening to waiting to hear from the fugitive because he says he'll call at 3 p.m. Sometimes it's 3:20.
Oh boy.
Sometimes it's 3:50.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I wonder if our fugitive is going to call back soon.
Well, he said on the 17s.
Yes.
He's on every day on the 17th.
On the 17s.
So it's 7:17. Hopefully we'll get a fugitive.
Yeah,
Oh
I
boy,
can't
I hope
wait.
so. But what if there's another fugitive that has to call on
Yes.
the 22?
Maybe. It could be another fugitive
Oh, we're just
because
going to be taking fugitive calls.
there's other things missing.
Of course. Rock's sense of humor.
Could be a fugitive.
Steve's diet plan.
Dignity.
Yeah. Don't forget about his work ethic.
His work ethic. Yeah.
The lower half of his shirt.
Oh my goodness. There are all these fugitives.
Oh, the fugitive has to return that, please. We beg you.
Steve's getting really fucking fat, man.
Oh, God damn.
What the fuck is that about?
Damn, yo.
Oh my goodness.
What is that about?
Wow.
It's kind of creepy.
I mean,
He ran through it here. He said it's an addiction, and
Oh, yeah,
he's
I'm
kind of
sorry.
slipped off of the wagon for a little while. And, you know.
He'll probably get himself back in shape soon.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's still under a lot of pressure with, you know, family man and stuff like that.
Gonna be a father.
Not work stuff.
It just, work stuff? No. Don't be silly.
All right,
The
so
Fugitive has taken that.
hey, Friday. So we're going back to last Friday.
Yeah, catch everybody up because we played the beginning of the Fugitive stuff.
Yeah.
Yesterday at the end of the show, so I wanted to go back and
catch people up.
make sure that everybody knows the Fugitive is still out there.
Okay.
And what the Fugitive is about, because some people probably still don't know.
Yeah.
They're probably paralyzed in fear, so they don't remember.
Not one article, though, Sam.
Yeah, we looked in all
Not
the
even-
papers.
You know how lame this thing is? Even David Hinckley, who writes the lamest radio column in our business, isn't even picking up on it.
He didn't mention it today?
He'd rather talk about the classical fucking radio station in town.
Oh.
It's classical music.
I would have thought he would at least mention it.
Yeah.
All
right, here
our
we
intern just brought in 92.3 now at the Yankee Parade. If you guys want to pass this around.
Let me see.
That's the representation.
Okay, there's 3 girls.
2 of them with stickers.
2 of them have stickers on their
Well, they couldn't do
on their
anything because
chest.
they didn't have the $10,000.
That's true.
You're proving their point.
That's true. They probably had a huge thing planned.
Yeah.
Until this Fugitive came along.
Who's the cute girl in the middle?
Oh,
maybe she's the Fugitive.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
we all
ask
know
her.
Chunky's the fugitive.
Oh.
I gotta blow up their spot.
Chunky is fugitive
because he's the only one not participating as far as all the major day parts.
Oh,
Jesus. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. So Friday, the fugitive calls Lisa Page.
Yes.
You think they're sitting over there going, Opie and Anthony are all over this. We're getting great promotion.
This is fantastic.
I told you we'd pick up a buzz on this.
Really?
See, this is an instance of all press isn't good press.
Correct.
You know.
That's something
they say that.
Every time an intern comes in here with bad audio, I have to explain the difference between attention and negative attention.
Yes.
And the getting negative attention is not the same thing.
Not good.
And I could speak for probably all the listeners. There's not one of them that would actually walk around New York tapping people on the shoulder going, "Are you the fugitive?"
Yeah, this is really not
10
going to
G's
happen.
on the line.
Especially with that audience and that demo. They're not the type that they're going to like be tapping people on the shoulder. Hello? Are you the...
No, because...
92.3 Now FM $10,000 fugitive?
You said it correctly.
Because this is how the promotion works. Just in case you're thinking of walking around New York and starting to tap, strangers on the back.
Yeah.
The fugitive is nowhere to be seen until he needs to be seen, which will be at the end of the promotion.
Of course.
Which will probably be at least another 2 to 3, maybe a month.
We can only hope.
Maybe a month.
You know what?
Then all of a sudden, wow, he's out there. We know he's out there. Oh my God, he's in Times Square and he has a yellow shirt on. Because I guarantee the lawyers made it so specific, so no one does get hurt.
No one gets hurt. You know what got me disillusioned with radio contests? And it was years and years ago, before I ever even had the wildest hallucination of getting into radio.
Right.
I used to listen to WBAB out there on Long Island.
It wasn't one of mine, was it?
No. No, I believe it was it Jerry Martier or something? But it was a whole thing of if we play the same song twice in a day, you win $10,000.
I was part of that.
Everyone was listening like, oh my God, if they played that song. And then I was like, wow, okay, I'm listening, and I think they played that. No, they didn't. And people calling up going, you play that? He goes, no, it's a trick. I played this version of another song. And it ended with, I think, Jerry Martier or something saying, and at such and such an hour, I think I'm going to slip up and play. And I was like, it was the balloon, all the air came out and just went around the room for me.
Oh, my
around
God.
the radio room for me. And I was like, why is he telling?
You never know.
Oh, no. And I was like, oh, no.
You never know when it's going to happen, but
Yeah.
I would listen around 7:20 this morning.
And it's exactly what it was. Oh, no, it's the BLI $10,000 fugitive page.
Are you planning? Well, this is the official contest rules page for the fugitive.
Why is it a different station?
You can't have official rules. You fucking idiot.
Official rules? But it's a criminal.
The Fugitive 106.1 BLI reality radio. This is real.
Reality radio. It's actuality.
Are they doing the fugitive at the same time as New York?
I don't know.
Yeah, isn't BLI like
That's
Long Island?
Yeah.
But if so, then
enough.
the Fugitive, he must be all over the place.
BLI.
How do they know this?
Immediate listening area.
Well, it says the true fugitive will provide identification and give you a letter on BLI-headed paper duly signed by members of senior staff.
Well, wait a minute. Why would he have that?
Yeah, why would the fugitive do that?
Maybe he got pictures of them.
He stole some letterhead, too.
Yeah. No, I think he got pictures of the staff of the management in compromising sexual positions and made them sign the paper.
This contest was from 2006, so I figure out what we're dealing with in 92.3 now.
So this was done 3 years ago, and there was never a buzz on this.
No, but now we're dealing with copycat burglar.
All right,
The contest cannot be won outside of the designated operation hours, Monday through Sunday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Of course, overnight you're not going to find a fugitive.
In order to be a contestant, must the location or identity of the BLI fugitive, then approach this individual and say verbatim, are you the BLI $10,000 fugitive? If it is the fugitive, the contestant will be given the key, which is a winner's letter on station letterhead, blah, blah, blah.
By the way, what you're listening to is Anthony reading lawyer shit. This is lawyer shit. Lawyers will fuck up every great idea on the radio.
The question
this is lawyer
has to be,
shit.
Here it is. The question has to be asked directly, in person, and in close physical proximity to the person the listener believes to be the fugitive. If the person is the fugitive and has been questioned with an acceptable question listed above during a bounty period, they will answer yes, and the contestant will be subject to complying with these terms and conditions in full with the bounty. It is.
When you
total
suggest
lawyer
if you're looking for the fugitive, you should be armed.
Call the police.
I would be armed if I
Definitely.
was searching for the fugitive.
At least-
Whatever that means to you.
Whoever finds the fugitive should immediately place him under citizen's arrest.
Absolutely. Knee to his fucking back.
Yes, definitely.
Wow, this is amazing. Matt in Boston. Matt.
I gotta tell you, man, this fugitive guy really gets around. Last summer, he was up in Boston with WROR.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Wow. Oh, wait.
How
Could
could
you
he
go back
not
to
have been
that, Danny?
caught?
I'm sorry. It says here, no person who approaches and or questions the fugitive will be answered truthfully or will win a prize if any of the following apply. They have done so outside of the bounty period, outside of the designated hours of operation. The fugitive is traveling in private transport.
Of course.
The fugitive is in a private residence or place of accommodation. The fugitive, the person is ineligible to enter, or there is one person who has been appointed as the fugitive. It's all, like you said, lawyer
It's all
speak.
lawyer.
That means if he's in a restaurant, you can't ask him. You can say
No.
no.
This has to be on the streets or something.
Yes, he has to be in a public.
That's so dumb.
No liability for injuries, losses, damages of any kind suffered by participants.
This
There
is
it
how desperate regular radio is. They get one idea that they think is good, and then they just spread it around the radio community. No one's thinking for themselves anymore. No one. In New York City, they should be thinking for themselves. This is the big market in radio. This isn't Des Moines, Iowa. Not to make fun of you,
Why
you
would
Des Moines, Iowans out there.
the number one market take contests from markets lower than number one that didn't work in those markets?
Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of this promotion. I try to stay up on this shit, and you're telling me it happened 3 years ago. No clue. All right, let's get into the audio,
No
Anthony.
clue.
The fugitive is out there, though.
All right, so
all kidding aside.
It's our old station, 92.3 now. It's a fugitive, stole $10,000, and now you get to a lot of bad acting and just horrible fucking promotion. promotion here.
By the way, Kevin from Connecticut says, Google $10,000 fugitive. There are like 35 results of the same thing.
Oh, my gosh. Hot 98.1.
Why?
The fugitive struck there as well.
Oh, my God.
Not
Hot 98.1. How does this hacky fucking contest
Now I'm just
get
getting mad.
into so many stations? The PDs should be strung up. Strung up for fucking going along with this.
Oh, my gosh. Not original 106 FM. The fugitive struck there as well.
Wow. And there it is, terms and conditions, and it's pages of legalese at the end of this.
And terms and conditions. I'm embarrassed to be part of this.
If you don't ask, you can't win, it says.
That's ridiculous.
Line.
That was just March of this year.
And who is this? Oh, no. Galaxy 102 has the fugitive Manchester.
It's the same logo and everything.
Manchester's #1 for dance and R&B.
and the fugitive.
He struck worldwide. He's in the UK as well.
No way. Look at that. Manchester.
That's incredible. How could he travel country to country without getting stopped by customs or something?
We got to completely take down regular radio. We got to fucking just destroy it.
The fugitive has a lot of money. I thought 10 grand. All right, that's a lot of money, but you know something? You can't live off of it. This guy's up to like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Did he struck Saskatoon as well?
Yes, he did.
Saskatoon.
Oh, no.
C95.
At Saskatoon's #1 hit music station, Saskatoon!
Saskatoon.
And then now the phones are lit. He struck in Austin last summer. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cash in Texas. Cash.
Yeah.
Hey.
Morning, boys.
Good morning.
The same fugitive was in Texas I don't know if it was last fall or last summer, but only thing that did different was they didn't put the poor bitch out on the street with a sign, but same stupid game.
This fugitive.
I love how 97.5 Eagle Country couldn't afford to go all in with the promotion. They have the $5,000 fugitive.
Yes, he's on a discount.
Maybe there wasn't as much cash in the promotions office to steal.
No, not at the country station.
No, one of their big sponsors is Mohawk Bingo Palace.
Yeah. They took our $5,000. What we gonna do?
Oh, no, this is a real problem. This guy is a serial robber.
He certainly is. He's got to be taken off the streets.
He's just a burglar out there burglarizing radio stations across the world.
I wouldn't tap him on the shoulder. If you know who the fugitive is, I would definitely alert the authorities.
Yes.
And point at him and go, that man stole $10,000 and he should be taken into custody, sir.
Immediately.
Or I would suggest you punch him in the face because, you know, he is a fugitive and he needs to be stopped immediately.
YouTube video section. MediaCineAZ.com is in Phoenix, Arizona, and is placing and updating a variety of interesting clips on this site to share it with the world. One of the most competitive fields in the media business is radio. And the question, how can we capture our audience and add more listeners? With free giveaways, of course. And money. Lots of
All right, hold on. Pause this.
Pause it.
Wait, what is this?
Right as
I think this
went to
is
the audio, I started watching it, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Are they this stupid to have a YouTube clip explaining the whole fugitive fucking
promotion and
I think
bit
so.
with some suit. There's some fucking stupid suit sitting there.
Oh my God.
Explaining marketing and shit. And I feel like I'm in one of these dull meetings I used to fall asleep in.
Well, you're not going to get listeners with programming. You need money.
No, money and plenty of it.
Money and contests.
That's what does it.
Yeah. Wow. All right, let's hear this.
96.9 in Phoenix obviously has found a way. Besides a nice chunk of the mixed green stuff, the radio station added a new twist to it, called the Mix 96.9 $10,000 Fugitive. For all of you that have no clue what I'm talking about, here's the story in a nutshell. It all started on Monday morning, October 9th, 2006, when Chris Parker, who is a morning DJ, was set to give away $10,000 to one of the listeners. One of the employees from a promotions department had to go to the bank and deliver the money back to the station. He stopped at a coffee shop to get a booster, and when he came out of the building, the van was gone with the $10,000.
Different MO.
The van was discovered a short time later, but the money was gone. And then inside the van was found, and it said, "I have the money. I'll be calling you soon." Now, the self-proclaimed Mix 96.9 $10,000 fugitive has been calling Mix 96.9 at various times of the day with clues as to his or her identity and whereabouts. According to the rules, the first person to approach the fugitive asking him, "Are you the Mix 96.9 $10,000 fugitive?" will be able to keep the money. But to make this even more twisted, the fugitive demanded the morning DJ Chris Parker to dress in drag and stand on a corner of 44th Street and Van Buren, which is one of the hot spots in Phoenix, to get another clue from the 96.9 $10,000 fugitive.
They can't even
we were there, and here's what we saw.
Oh, we were there, and here's what we saw.
Mix 96.9, the best mix of the 80s.
I got a sign. It's the exact same fucking video.
And you have been hunting for the Mix 96.9 $10,000 fugitive. Do me a favor, give me a little honk.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. We got to get out of radio. We got to move on from this.
Give me a little honk. There's no honking.
There's nobody honking the horn.
One person honked.
Didn't the guy in the video say this is one of the hot spots in Phoenix?
Yes.
Here she said when they called out
He's on a corner.
Chris, you will get a huge.
There's nobody there. Cars are driving by. You guys got a deep voice. He's just walking up to cars. No one knows who he is.
Very scared of him.
And then it fades to find the $10,000 fugitive.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That
shit.
It's so funny to just hear some stupid suit with a horrible, I don't know where he's from accent, describing this horrid promotion.
But he thinks he's like helping the promotion along.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
helping.
I can't believe he's stolen a van, too.
Well, he left the van, though. I wonder if they dusted it for prints and did like some forensics on it, trying to find some hair fibers.
This fugitive is very tricky. He must have worn gloves.
Well, we got 92.3 now doing the fugitive thing. We got Lisa Page. This is from Friday.
Yes, from Friday morning.
All right.
This.
All right, so here's what we know about the person who stole the $10,000. That they have no soul. Oh, don't worry. The feeling is very mutual.
What is happening to this business?
Frustrated that he won't give the money back.
It's dead. This business is
Look, there's
dead.
always been hacks. I understand that, but now it's just horrendous.
How would a station...
Why would she give a shit?
I don't understand how a station could Google this if they're approached with it and go like, all right, there's this $10,000 fugitive bit we want to do. And then it's like, okay, let me Google this and see how many stations have done it. Watch video and go, yeah, that's what we need.
See you later, Z100. What happened, Danny?
Danny, what? What do you got?
I found a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Of video surveillance of the heist of the $10,000 from Mix 94.7.
Where is Mix 94.7?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
How long is this? All right,
This
thank
is
God.
security footage, I
That's
guess.
from above. You see a car pulling into a parking spot.
Car pulls in.
Right. Looks
Right,
like
I guess this is the money being delivered maybe to the station.
I guess
I don't
so.
know what's going to happen. Somebody's getting out of the vehicle.
Yep.
All right, they close the door. They're walking in. Now they're out of camera view.
Thank God for this surveillance camera.
Oh, maybe the money's still in the car.
Wait, who's that?
Who's
That's a different guy.
Somebody's walking up to the car,
In a hoodie.
reaching in the window and pulling out a suitcase. Oh no, and just walking slowly away.
That's the station's money.
Oh wow!
the fucking idiot goes like this, like he's setting his alarm.
Press
but the
conference.
window's open.
What's the press conference? Oh my God!
Oh, no.
There's a press no, there is no press conference.
From Mix 94. Oh, there's the press.
Hold on, this is Mix 94.7 spokesperson.
This is great. There are...
Oh, by the way, don't get confused. We're changing call letters left and right because everyone is doing the same stupid promotion.
Everyone's doing this. And this guy now, there's one of the suits. He's just walked in to give the press conference, I guess, on the missing money. The press is there,
yes.
But the press seems to be interns and station workers, maybe a total of 8 of them.
I think it's the press.
No, I don't think so.
I don't see one local news station
there's
at the press
no
conference.
news there. It's just fake people. It's like the big, giant press people at wrestling press conferences.
They had
talking about Vince.
They had to get all their microphones from the production studio stuff just to make it look good.
Yeah,
no one's getting their work
They all
done.
have notepads.
Yeah, great.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Let's hear the press
All
conference.
right, here we go. Press conference.
I'd like to thank you all for coming. I want to thank you very much.
I worked here. I
Here's
have
the
to come.
story so far. This morning, during the JB and Sandy morning show, Digits went to collect the $10,000 for our contest to place into the Mix 94.7 $10,000 cash vault. He made a stop along the way back to the station, and the money was taken from his car. I'll take some questions. Is it true that Digits is going to be fired? I cannot talk about that at this moment.
Oh, no.
Is there a surveillance video of the theft?
Yes, there is, and we will be making that available as soon as possible.
What's going to happen to the cash vault contest?
Looks like it's going to have to be suspended at this time.
Do we know who did it? Are there any suspects?
Yes, there is, but I cannot disclose that at this time. I want to thank you all very much.
Oh, that's it?
Done with the questions. Why couldn't they have the interns dressed as reporters better?
Did
you notice?
I am fucking embarrassed.
Why is
There was
there
not-
a TV camera there? Why no one with a microphone? It's old school reporters with a notepad.
There wasn't one.
They can't even fucking do it right.
There wasn't one microphone or place to plug in a microphone.
If you're gonna commit.
This is a big coincidence that they have a surveillance tape, because on 92.3 Now FM's webpage, they also have a surveillance tape.
Thank God.
On the $10,000 fugitive blog.
They do.
They have a surveillance
Now,
tape.
that would be of the office, because
Yes.
the MOs are all different. Sometimes it's stealing a van. Sometimes it's reaching into a car that's parked at the station. Sometimes it's at a coffee place. Here's security footage.
Security footage from what? 92.3 Now?
Yes.
Offices of XRK.
See?
There it is. Okay.
Well, who's that guy?
Somebody's just skulking in with a hoodie on, and they
Well, I guess
they
it's not
got in
chunky because this
security.
guy's thin.
Could be Buster, the guy who, well, Buster did originally pirate his radio show, and then they gave him
I don't
one.
know who he is.
He's the night guy.
Oh, he's the
Buster.
guy that's... Oh, right.
He did a pirate radio show, and they gave him the
boy.
night shift.
Oh boy, look at that! All the security I like how the security cameras are kind of moving, shaking like a handheld fucking.
They can't even
get a tripod.
They can't even fucking...
Get a tripod. Someone's holding
If it's a
the
security camera, it wouldn't move, you fucking
Look,
dopes.
it's moving.
Fucking idiots.
I think you even saw it in the reflection in the window.
Right. Oh, now he's in an office stealing the money.
There's in the office.
Oh, no.
What?
I mean, it's obvious there's 923 Now sign right there. So that's the promotions
Sam.
office.
It's so obvious.
Yeah, front and
All right.
center.
Hey, that's our money.
And so it's a...
He's coming back. He also took something else.
Oh my God! Oh, probably the letterhead.
Of course, the letterhead.
And there's the person standing with the camera in the reflection in the window.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Of the security footage.
It's actually a guy with a camera. You can see his reflection.
It's moving.
moving a lot.
It's just moving around.
It's a guy on a stool.
They can't even commit and do it right. If you can do it right. All right, let's get to Lisa Page. So, this is Friday, the Fugitive Calling Her show.
All right, so here's what we know about the person who stole the $10,000. That they have no soul.
I don't like you very much.
Oh, don't worry. The feeling's very mutual.
And now everything that Tic Tac has been telling me about you.
What the hell has he been saying about me?
Oh, he doesn't like you very much either, but that's another story.
Well, I'll deal with him at 3 o'clock.
Here's the deal. You don't seem to have learned anything yet. So we're going to have a little lesson in humility.
to teach me a lesson over the phone? I'm scared.
Oh, honey, so young, so dumb.
Don't call me honey, you.
Whoa.
We all start with one, and this, out sharing. In school, my first friend, their name was Aaron.
Ask anyone you know whose name is Aaron.
I'll talk to you at 1 o'clock.
So your first friend's name was Aaron? Hello? Hello?
Oh, boy.
Thank God that on live radio they had time to throw that beep in over her curse.
Yes. Thank God somebody was there to hit the beep.
That guy's quick.
Yeah. You didn't even get the first letter out of that cuss word.
Oh, my God.
The first thing they need to do is make the fugitive so he can understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
He said his first friend's name was Aaron.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Tic Tac sees Lisa Page with the Barry Manilow sign.
But he doesn't know what's going on.
Then hears from the fugitive.
Because he comes to work for his shift, and Lisa Page is outside with this I Heart Barry Manilow sign. He's going, what the heck is going on?
How would he not know that the fugitive is doing this?
Maybe he wasn't listening to the radio. I don't know.
She talked.
Why are we trying to make rhyme?
New York's new hit music channel, 92.3 now. I am Tic Tac. This is the Freak Show. So what happened to Lisa, Toro?
I was walking in and she had a big sign saying, I am Lisa Page and I love Barry Manilow.
So why was she freaking out?
Something's going on with this
hold on.
guy.
So why is she freaking out? Well, obviously she doesn't want to be sitting outside with a fucking Barry Manilow sign on, you dope.
Oh, God. Who told her to do that? And how did she feel? No, I mean really.
Oh.
Management was like, all right, now you got to do the thing. See, all the other stations have done this. You got to go out with a sign in some kind of ridiculous situation.
Oh, Z100 may have Elvis Duran and Ryan Seacrest, but 92.3 now has The Fugitive and Commercial-Free Mondays.
And Tic Tac.
And Tic Tac and the Freak Show.
But nothing freaky's happening. You can't do anything on regular radio anymore.
I hate
Don't forget about their pirate radio show at night.
Yes, Buster, who started his night show by hacking in and doing a pirate radio show, and then they decided to make him their full-time...
Okay, hold on.
We have another press conference.
We got a BLI press conference. This one includes, it says breaking news live on the bottom of the screen.
Must be from a news broadcast.
Well,
no,
BLI, it's not.
What do you think? It's just a template in a movie editor?
And there seems to be a security guy, a uniformed security guy next to the gentleman that will be giving the press conference.
Look how lame. They found one poster.
With the giant fucking banner that's hung crooked on the wall behind him.
Because they didn't have time to set it up right.
And again,
because I'm sure
fake press.
The GM was too busy yelling at his salespeople, telling them to sell more.
Get their numbers up.
We're all going to be fired. Go ahead. Let's see.
Good morning, press.
Good morning.
As you know, this morning at 7 a.m. on 106.1 BLI, $10,000 was stolen from the BLI van. Big Randy has lost the money, and someone who calls themselves the fugitive has the money. I'm here to answer a few questions. I can't answer and get into too many details, but I'll take a few questions from the press right now.
That's why the police are there.
Yes.
Do you know who stole the money?
We do not know who it is. The person's called the fugitive, and they're going to give out more clues. I think they're playing a game with us. More questions. Yes, in the front. It happened on Deer Park Ave. I can't tell you exactly where Big Randy went to get a cup of coffee.
Wine dance?
The fugitive came into the BLI
why
van
can't
and
you
took the
say
money.
exactly where you
Yeah.
go?
Yes.
What does the fugitive look like?
The fugitive, we don't know if it's a male or a female, tall, short. We're looking for a surveillance camera video.
Of course they are.
Find that. See if we can get more information.
This is a different station.
Yes, man in the suit in the back.
Was Big Randy injured?
Big Randy is fine. Another question.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Who the fuck's
Yes.
Big Randy?
Any idea where the fugitive is hiding? We don't know, but we're going to hunt him down. We're going to find him. We're going to find the BLI $10,000 fugitive, and that money deserves to be somewhere in Long Island for a BLI listener. No further questions, please.
Why? Why does it deserve to be?
This is not the fugitive station. It's the people station.
Wow, that's a $20,000 fugitive.
Oh, the fugitive was daring that day.
Wow.
That radio station's doing a little better.
Well, yeah. I mean, this press conference has definitely went viral, considering it 372 YouTube views.
Wow. 372. Now, what am I
really
looking at
hoping
here?
all their listeners would flood to the fucking YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
video.
What am I looking at here that says BLI $20,000 fugitive captured?
Oh,
no.
That's 3 minutes of joy.
No, I can't deal with 3 minutes.
Come on, I want to hear if it's...
I can't do
This
3
was
minutes.
June 7th, 2007.
So 2 years ago. No clue.
What's your name? Michelle, you just won $20,000.
Why does a fugitive have a mic?
Have you guys been hunting around?
Yes.
Yeah. Where'd you go today?
Where are they, Cold Spring Harbor?
But I never went. And I heard the last episode.
It's Northport,
Like,
eh?
Is it?
Hit pause this.
Oh my
That's all we need to say. The fugitive now has a radio station microphone.
Yeah, he's got a mic.
And he's
Really anticlimactic.
Oh.
Yeah, you just won.
What did you say? Yes, I'm the fugitive. Here's an envelope. Bye.
I work for the station.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I am the fugitive. Police! Police! Lamest contest ever.
At least when-
What do you think?
As far as high-profile contests go, it's right up there, man.
And
It's
this-
right up there.
Unbelievable.
At least when wrestling does fake press conferences, you get to see a car blow up or something.
Exactly.
You know, or a midget get killed or
And
something.
Big fucking bicep guys holding cameras.
Well, let's get the latest audio from 92.3 Now and their fugitive.
Yes.
Here's the
It's a different fugitive.
Of course.
New York's new hit music channel, 92.3 Now. I am Tic Tac. This is the Freak Show. So what happened to Lisa, Carl?
I was walking in and she had a big sign saying, I am Lisa Page and I love Barry Manilow.
So why was she freaking out?
Something's going on with
All
this
right, hold on.
guy.
Is the fugitive on the phone?
Yep.
Hello.
Mr. Tic Tac.
Hey, fugitive, I want to know what you did to Lisa. She left here freaking out.
Well, Lisa needed a little lesson. And you, I'm kind of on the fence about you. You tried a little trickery last night. Here's the deal. If you try anything stupid like that again, I'll have you dancing in the middle of Grand Central Station in a leotard like Lady Gaga if you screw around with me again. But I sent you a little gift. Do you see what I put on YouTube? I was watching Lisa. She's fun to watch.
Wait a minute. You were watching Lisa do her sign with Barry Manilow.
The entire time.
Oh, it says Lisa Page loves Barry Manilow. You posted it?
I nigh.
Wow, he was very surprised that. Yeah. See, he didn't really know there was a video, but then obviously he did know there was a video.
Are the police working in conjunction with YouTube to see who uploaded the video?
I would think so, but the username is 92.3 Now Fugitive, so it could be
it is?
anyone.
I wonder who it's traced back to.
We got friends at YouTube. We should have their
Have it removed. Have their account suspended. So that fucking 20 people can't view the video.
Yeah, right.
Do you think there's a problem if the email that it's registered to ends in @923now.com?
Yeah, that's a little questionable.
Holy shit. So I guess now he's going to be in Times Square soon and no one's going to give a shit?
Well, no, the fugitive threatened to put him in Grand Central in a leotard dancing like Lady
When
Gaga.
is that? Because we will be there.
Of course we will. That has
yeah.
not been confirmed. It's
Let
just
me
a
know when
threat.
that happens. We will be there.
We have to be there.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to get a bunch of our listeners to just openly laugh and mock the guy.
Look
and
at you.
yell and
What do you
scream how
think?
horrendous their
Are
fucking
you the fugitive?
We should do a prelude to the homeless shopping spree and just bring dozens of homeless people in to touch him while he dances.
Ew.
All right, here's
There's stench on him.
let's roll through these clips now that we have really figured out how lame this thing is.
Yeah.
Tic Tac gets the clue and tries to investigate.
Yeah,
But isn't he doing his radio show?
but it is more important.
Remember, I'll always be watching, but I have to go. So I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something quick. I've said I've had money, and of that I am good. One of my first paying jobs involved delivering wood. I'm going to go. I'll talk to you in 3 hours.
Hold on. Let me. You got the replay on that? Replay that. Go ahead.
One of my first paying...
All right, look. You've heard us many times when Boss says something stupid and we try to get the replay. And it does take a couple of minutes to get it, to be able to replay it.
Anthony, are you going to sit there and try to tell me that this phone call to a live radio station could have been recorded?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
But the callers are also quick and to the point.
Wow.
I'm having a problem with the horrendous acting. I can't get past the horrendous.
Wait, so you're saying...
Yeah, wait, you got that?
Yeah, replay that.
One of my first paying jobs involved delivering wood.
Go back a little bit. Go back. Now play.
I said I've had money, and of that,
What is it saying?
I am good.
Is it in a vest? I'm good?
One of my first paying jobs involved delivering wood.
Okay, hey, do me a favor. Get the promotions team that was out filming Lisa, or right by Lisa. Do me a favor, since he posted this on...
Whoopsie daisy!
Whoopsie. Why would you be filming Lisa? You
He blew it right there. Get the promotions team that was filming her. I mean, the fugitive was filming her. The fugitive was filming. I gotta hear that again. He fucked up. Oops. That's so good.
Listen.
Team that was out filming Lisa, or right by Lisa. Do me a favor, since he posted this on YouTube, get the promotions team that had the cameras, get them in here.
The promotion team was taking still pictures. That was just a slip of the tongue.
Get the promotion team that was filming.
So we got Monday's phone call, as in 2 days ago.
Yes, 2 days
so now
ago. We're really... I mean, I'm telling you, this thing is still going. It's been going for 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that.
All right, Brittany, Commercial-Free Monday is on New York's new hit music channel, 92.3 now. I am Tic Tac. I am trying to find this guy that stole the $10,000 fugitive, and apparently he's on the line. I need somebody with Google. Get ready, because...
Oh, who has Google?
This clue, I have a weird feeling, is going to give a little bit of it away.
How would you know that?
How would he know?
He's starting to get a feeling.
How would he know that they need Google?
And he has a feeling
And he's got a
this clue
feeling.
is- Oh, my God, I can't.
I fucking hate this promotion. I hate everyone involved with it.
His instincts are freakishly good. That's why it's called The Freak Show. That's his freaky quality. He's got great instincts.
He's got ESP. He's a mutant.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times Bob, our agent, calls and goes, fucking corporate is out of their minds with you because you just won't listen to them. They don't understand why you won't listen to them. This is why.
This is every suit's good idea.
Right.
Right here. This is like a great idea.
Hey, we're talking about him. Obviously, they're making waves.
Is that
Really?
Is going to give a little bit of it away.
I went to school. In fact, I'm on my way right now. If your school colors included orange, maybe we sat next to each other in study hall. Nothing rhymes with orange, by the way.
That's it?
How many school colors have orange? Stop being such a douche. I'll call tomorrow.
All right, now hold on a second. Does that mean he's heading to school? What kind of school? It's got to be a college, but hold on.
I went to school.
The replay
In
again.
fact,
Yeah.
I'm on my way right now. If your school colors included orange, maybe we sat next to each other in study hall.
All right, what school has orange colors? Somebody call me up right now or text me.
Wait a minute. Syracuse University has the color orange.
Does it?
Half the fucking...
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a cheap color.
Oh.
I'm angry.
I'm running out of steam.
I'm angry.
I'm trying to get to the end of this segment.
I know.
I'm so mad.
I'm mad at radio.
You guys should try to find the fugitive.
I'm mad at an entire industry.
When they said, look, we're not
in.
But I'm in.
When they said, and we're not going to continue with you guys, I was thinking, all right, they're coming in with something fucking big and strong, and it's going to...
New.
Well, they don't have a morning show.
Yeah, I understand. They didn't want to continue with us, and they never got another morning show.
No,
Yeah.
but they got middays.
They got middays, and they
Lisa
got
Page.
the fugitive. You know,
They got the fugitive, and they got Chunky.
and this person wonders why I fucking hate him. Yesterday, the fugitive called Lisa Page.
All right. Telling you, we're going to find this $10,000. The fugitive is still on the loose and on the line.
Hello, Lisa. Right on time. I think that you learned your
never be the same person again before Friday.
Well, don't speak too soon. There's still, until somebody catches me, time to mess with your head.
Okay, so what's the latest hint? Because people are already calling, and I gotta tell you, a lot of people are out there putting it together. I think that we're closer than you think.
I've kept track of what I've said, and I think that I've given you lots of good information. Would you like something even better than good?
Yeah, hook it up. Give me a juicy hint.
Oh, how you beg and ask for answers to this mystery.
What's driving me insane? I really, now I'm curious.
Well, when they find me, will it be because they saw me on TV? I gotta go.
What? On TV? Hello? TV, huh?
What? TV?
Just play the fucking music. Play the stupid Lady Gaga.
Shut up and play the music.
Shut up and play the music.
I can't take it.
He's been on TV.
He's been on TV.
This fugitive.
Yeah.
Did they get the naked cowboy involved with this?
Oh.
He went to school.
Do you know who it is?
The naked cowboy sounds like a good guess, actually.
That's actually
I bet it is the naked cowboy.
Not a bad guess.
Because they're not going to get a real celebrity to do it, but they'll try to get the closest thing. Probably the naked cowboy.
Right. Yesterday afternoon, the fugitive called Lisa Page, so now we're up to yesterday. Oh, this is the second call from me.
And this happened maybe an hour after we smashed them to bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
92.3 now. I just got a text from Brian. Tell the fugitive he needs to give us some info, gender, and age. Speaking of the fugitive. Hello, fugitive. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Lisa?
I am doing fabulous.
Really? Maybe you need to go back out on the sidewalk.
No. I've learned my lesson. I promise you. No more sidewalking for me.
Yeah, because that was so tragic.
Wow, so many people saw.
They think she likes Barry Manilow now.
I know. Wow, it's crazy.
Can you imagine the humiliation?
I don't even know if she can walk around town anymore.
I know.
First of all, they don't even know what she looks like because no one gives a shit to even care.
Yeah. 11 people saw her outside with that sign.
I know.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it? It's just crazy.
Tic Tac was one of them.
Because Barry Manilow is such a crazy artist, not to...
Totally dorky.
Tic Tac saw him. He didn't even know what was going on. So what do you think the average person on the street is
He didn't know who Lisa Page was.
Sidewalking for me.
I thought that it was a little sneaky that you had somebody taking pictures. I looked.
I wanted there to be proof that that I stuck to my word, like you stuck to yours.
I was watching from an alley.
I didn't realize you were filming me, or I would have had my roots touched up.
Well, maybe it's just time to chuck it all and go for a new color. But right now, listen, if I had a choice, something to lure me, after work, I'd go out and grab me some sushi.
Sushi. Okay.
Or not sushi.
What kind of roll?
I'll talk to Tic Tac at 3.
What kind of sushi roll do you like? Can you give me a hint? Tuna? Tempura?
Nope, gotta go.
Philadelphia roll.
Gotta
Philadelphia
go.
roll. Hello? Ah, seaweed salad?
So the fugitive likes sushi.
And finally, the last clip. I'm just tired now.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm physically exhausted.
Yeah. It went from, like, starting the show and having fun with this to I'm just so fucking
I am annoyed. I'm tired. I'm upset.
You guys look like you don't want to be in a radio studio anymore.
No. I'm going back into tin knocking. I want to go back into construction where there's at least some dignity.
Yeah.
And finally, the last call. Last night, the fugitive calls Tic Tac.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it, Simon? We got to take line 5? All right. New York's new 92.3 now. It is Tic Tac in the Freak Show.
Bad.
Yes, Tora, what? Line 7. All right, Simon, what's up, man?
I don't know what's with that 92.3 now, $10,000 fugitive dude. That guy has some serious issues. He keeps on leaving clues, but nobody ever finds him. So what good are the clues if nobody can find him?
The fugitive is on the private line.
You know what? I'm going to ask him about the Facebook. Hey, what's the deal about your Facebook, fugitive?
What's the deal with my face? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Facebook.
Oh, I went and I looked, and as of last night, I had 495 friends. Just don't want to make it any easier than having fun. But I got something really good. Are you familiar with Google?
Yes.
Okay, for the Google nuts out there, here's something good. On the stage, on the stage at Juilliard, a place that I've stood. And speaking of standing, I've got to run. Have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
New York's new.
Right in with the fucking. Oh,
So
God.
we're one step closer to finding the fugitive.
Someone who's went to school at Juilliard, I guess.
He's been on the stage.
Been on the stage at Juilliard.
Orange. He's been on TV.
I could give a shit.
You don't care at all.
I couldn't give a shit. Or I could, or I couldn't. I don't even know.
I can't imagine anyone would give a shit that listens to their station.
There's no reason
Why
for
would
this.
you care?
Because they want to know how did somebody get away with this crime of the century.
How about, look, we're going to
Time
give
and time again.
10,000 away, and we'll tell you when to fucking call.
Seventh caller gets $10,000.
There you go.
Something like that. We'll just
Gave away some money.
Just give it away. Play your stupid Lady Gaga on your commercial-free Mondays, which basically means, holy shit, we can't sell advertising.
Yeah. Oh.
Keith J. from Niagara Falls, you stupid fuck. He writes a bunch of Z's. Why do you think we want to fucking hear this shit at all, let alone for an hour? You just did, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, you listened.
Hook you
Shut
in,
it.
you stupid dick. Want to
There's
take a break?
Difference between just playing it and exposing radio for the shithole that it's become.
Yeah.
The fucking the hole full of shit that it has become. Ugh.
Phones are just lit. What college has a study hall?
That's a great question.
Yeah, there you go.
Steve in Georgia, go up to Harlem and start tapping people on the shoulder and ask them if they're the fugitive.
Yeah, go ahead.
We should start a rumor that the fugitive is up in the 120s.
Uh-oh, you better take line 5 quick.
Really?
Yeah.
The $5 fugitive is calling back?
Hello?
Good morning. This is the $5 Sirius 197 fugitive calling.
You're early.
I did not anticipate that my call would be taken at this time.
Well, we want our $5 back.
We
Yes.
sure do.
Oh, we're going to catch you, sir. Do you have a clue?
The first clue is that I took the $5 from somebody who sounds like a disease.
A virus.
The virus. Wow, we're not supposed to answer the clues.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be dumb. You gotta
All
let
right.
the listeners try to figure it
Well,
out.
that's a gimme. That it's the virus is money.
Yeah.
Wow, $5. Is that his pocket money?
And no wonder he ran out of pocket money.
Pocket money?
Pocket money. Because the fugitive stole
The fugitive stole all the virus's pocket money.
Couldn't buy his figurines.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't have Moss Man in his
Yes.
collection.
Oh, fugitive.
no.
What have you wrought?
What are you brought?
You're a monster.
You are heartless.
Let's keep the fugitive on the line, and then maybe we could trace the call.
Trace the call.
Fugitive, what else is going on?
What's new?
I have nothing.
All right, I'm saying it's Steve.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah.
God damn.
That is horrible.
We have Tony Clifton coming in today.
I don't know what to make of this.
Tony Clifton, I don't want to tell people who it is. Fucking,
He's Tony Clifton.
yeah, Tony Clifton was a
He's a
classic.
fugitive.
Was a classic Andy Kaufman